Yo,
What's the deal?
what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, LT? Shit is
So
wicked out
man,
here. Left speechless.
no, I'm not speechless.
I
I
am.
just got a message. Hold up. The message says, "Good morning, family. Update on Moses is right now. They're taking him to have an MRI. The MRI is to make sure that he didn't have a stroke, make sure there's no damage to his brain, no bleeding, things like that. After that, they would do the EEG, which is to check for brain activity. That's all going to prayer and thank God in advance that all these things are going to come back positive."
It is. It is. I said it is.
Yeah. So Monday, I admitted that I was one of Satan's arch nemesis. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
So this whole week has been a Job moment for me. Shout out to anybody that's ever read the Bible. I don't, care if you are into the religion of Christianity or not. If you read the Bible, there's a story of Job. And Job is one of God's greatest followers. And Satan is walking around heaven, even though he had got kicked out. But somehow he's back just moving around heaven, just kicking shit over, putting his feet on the couch and shit. And God runs into Satan. He says, and Satan is complaining, whatever Job is my man. Old Job is cool. You know what I mean? Job is cool. He said, well, Job only show you love because you give Job everything. If Job didn't have all of that, then Job wouldn't, fuck with you like that. He said, man, you sound crazy. Of course Job will fuck with me still. Job is my man. That's one of my greatest supporters. He said, if Job didn't have it like that, and he wanted to prove the point to God. So they started taking everything from Job, family, friends, land, wealth, health, everything. And Job never traded on God. That's what this week was for me. Now, obviously, it's not as biblical as Job, but my commuter car that I drive back and forth to Sony, I just put a brand new engine in that. It was tripping. Stuff happening to all people around me. My kid brother is got in trouble in another state. My older brother passes out from some shit that he's doing to himself. What's crazy is, so the commuter car, I just put a brand new engine in it, Trap.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to fix out whatever it is, right? Because it's a brand new rebuilt engine. And I actually rented a car from Turo.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so I was driving, I had a car for Turo to make sure they can go through it and get it together. The alternator in the Turo car went out.
Crazy.
The alternator in the rental went out. And I'm just fed up. Mind you, I had just pulled out of the studio. Right? I had just pulled out of the studio, everything else happening. So I'm pulled over on the side of the freeway. On the side of the boulevard. And I just can't believe it. It's 100 degrees, too early. Right? 100 degrees, it's hot. And I'm mobbing. So I mobbed, and it hit me. It hit me. What happened? Satan was working. Like once I acknowledged it, I realized what it was. Now, mind you, the O'Reilly's is a mile down the street. So I'm just belling.
So you about to get the Toro car fixed?
I don't know what to do because that's how bad I'm thrown off. Like my mind is tripping. Mind you, I got AAA. I got all that. I got AAA. I got everything. I'm just belling. And it hit me like, oh, ever since I acknowledged Satan, like I'm his arch nemesis, everything that's been pushing me. Oh, this is how this works. So at that point, and as I'm realizing I'm belling that mile to the O'Reilly, I have been walking 30 miles a week for the last 10 weeks. So it's 100-degree weather. Now I'm belling. I ain't breaking a sweat because I've been walking 30 miles for the last 10 weeks. A week. Belling. So I bell up in there and it kind of hit me, and I'm belling back and it hit me. I go to the mechanic across the street because the O'Reilly don't have a battery charger. I go to the O'Reilly to the shop across the street, and I'm like, man, this how still I'm messed up I am. I'm trying to fix the Toro alternator, the car and the alternator. And I'm like, hey, man, could y'all fix this? Yeah, it take 2 hours. It's 3. They business close at 6. I'm like, yeah. I said, yeah, man, it's right there. He said, well, you have to get it here. I'm like, no, it's right there. I would have to push it. Okay. Like, he didn't even give a fuck. Like, I'm finna support. I'm finna pay your business. He wouldn't even help me push it. I was like, damn. So, but now it's starting to hit me what's going on. And when I tell you I'm mobbing back to the car, I start smiling. Swear to God, on 7th Street Crip, I start smiling. Because I realized.
You realized what was going on, man. You realized what was going on.
Damn, I'm finna fix a Toro car, and I'm not even breaking a sweat. So I pushed this car by myself into a parking lot, like right there. An old man came, an old Mexican man. Shout out to homie. I'm pushing it up the hill. It's 100 degrees, so I'm pushing it with my hands, bare hands on this hot ass car. And he said, hey, man, you need some help? I said, yeah. And he pushed it just a little bit more to help me get over here. And I pushed that thing all the way into the parking space and parked. And I called the man. I hit him on Turo app. I said, hey, man, the alternator went out, so forth, so on. What do you want me to do? He said, don't worry. And when I tell you, man, he was just a professional and a player, because he said, hey, you know what, man? He said, I'm going to call Turo, and I'm going to make sure they fix it right now and they get you another car. And he called Turo. They switched it. They got me another car. He got this car towed. I bailed from where it was parked at back to the studio with 2 bags. Mind you, I got my gym bag, my boxing bag, and I got my backpack with all my laptop and all of that stuff in there, and a gallon of water. And I'm just belling in 100-degree weather back to the studio and can't do nothing but smile. And ever since I realized that Saturday, right, immediately I knew the whole spell was broken. And I was like, oh, shit. They give me an Uber. I Uber over there, get the car, boom. And Sunday, Mother's Day is really hard for me because I started thinking about Big O. But God's grace was so prominent in my life at that point because of watching what I just went through and not breaking, not conceding, not even giving an inch. Not giving an inch. Like, I didn't give an inch. Right? I had so much of God's grace Sunday, the hardest day of the year. It's been the hardest day of the year for me for the last 16 years, ever since Big O passed away. Became a day that I didn't even feel what I felt over the last 16 years on Mother's Day.
Yeah. Imagine, man.
Straight up and down, because I swear to God. So a day that's for the last 15 years hard as fuck, this became the day that it was the easiest. That's how much of God's grace because I had yesterday because of what I just went through. And that shit fucked me up. Like, it was so bad, bro. Remember, I'm at Sony on Thursday doing the TV show shit, and I had just got there because I'm waiting on Daz to come to the studio. And I'm like, this nigga never shows up. I don't hear nothing else from him. So I'm already behind when I get there. I get there 2 hours. I got to go with my brothers on life support. You know what I mean? This is third. So I'm just tripping that. So today comes. So I kind of reset yesterday. Forgive me to the table. I know we're supposed to do the dinner table. God, it was Mother's Day. I had a week. Forgive me for that. But this morning I woke up re-spirited, re-energized completely. Understanding exactly why. Feel me? That nigga is my arch nemesis and why I'm his arch nemesis. The difference is I just ain't been on him the right way. I've been letting him breathe too much. I'm finna really get on cuz. I'm finna really get on him. You feel me? So I say all that to say is I'm here on this Monday. Last week ain't today's week. What them niggas say? Yesterday's price ain't today's price. Last week ain't today's week.
I like that.
Last week ain't today's week.
I'm gonna have to go with that one.
Shout out to the TV. Shout out to my people, my good people over there that I'm working on this TV show with. They made sure that they let me know my presence was needed tomorrow, so I'm back on deck. And here we go again. You feel me? With no whining, with no punking, without no punk ass shit, without no crying, without selling out because there's some money on the other end on it, without begging for no motherfucking consideration, without even giving an inch. Without giving an inch, man. You know what I'm saying? So, no Sillis Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here, noon, Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. if you're on the East Coast. I hope you had a great Mother's Day. Shout out to all the mothers at the table. Happy Mother's Day. I hope your family did it up for you real good. Y'all know y'all the center of the world.
That's a fact.
Y'all the reason that life can happen, that keep going on. Don't get me wrong, we play a part in it, but Lord knows for that little 10 seconds we do, y'all do the other 10 months worth of work. So let's make sure y'all respect it as such. Y'all do the other 10 months. I know a lot of the brothers get mad when I say this, but we gonna go and keep it a beam. We do 10 seconds. I don't know if it takes most of y'all 10 seconds to come, or maybe that the process is done after you finish, but it's a whole nother 10 months. It's a whole nother 10 months that happened. 9 to 10 months. Shout out to the women.
9 months.
Whatever you count it, whatever it is. And then Lord knows they be breastfeeding. You feel me? For a whole nother time after that. Shout out to y'all. I hope your whole family did it up for you real big, man. I hope they went off for you because the world don't go on without y'all. You know what I mean? We matter, but y'all matter so much more. So happy Mother's Day to all y'all moms. Shout out to y'all mothers. Shout out to y'all if you are mothers. Shout out to the fact you're going to be a future mother. Fellas, I hope this inspires you to make sure you text that lady and tell her happy Mother's Day, even if you was late. Make sure you tell your mom happy Mother's Day. I don't care if you're mad.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Show out for these ladies, man. You know, there's no world without them. Feel me? We all the same, but they just do a little bit more. It's all good. It's all good. But again, we do this stream. Well, first off, hit that like button. Don't make these moderators ask you multiple times. Twitter, retweet this link. Facebook, share this post. Hopefully you back to work on this good Monday. You re-energized because your family went up for you. You eating that good lunch, feeding your stomach. Well, we here to feed your mind, that good soul food for thought. Hit that like button. New podcast goes up again. Forgive me, I was a little behind, but I'm gonna upload the pod. I was looking at it. I look like a fucking whale. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I think that was right when I was in the middle of doing this show. So I'll make sure I get that up for y'all. New podcast dropped tomorrow. Conversations with a Toronto rapper. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. I made a special for this week. We celebrating Toronto, so it's a great episode. Conversations with a Toronto rapper. Brother. You know what I mean? It was a great conversation. It goes up tomorrow live on the audio feed. Make sure y'all check that out. That's why we do this podcast. You can check out the No Ceilings podcast on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings podcast is executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. And we back up on this thing. I see a lot of people at the table saying Kendrick Lamar's next album, Not Like Us, is down off Apple.
What?
Yeah, they said that on the table. I see the table saying that.
Damn. Let me see this.
I see y'all saying that.
Let me see this, what they talking about. They don't know what they talking about. They don't know what they talking about.
I don't know what that mean. I don't know what that mean. But it might mean something.
Oh, it is. It is. What that mean?
Anyway.
What that mean?
Anyway. Anyway.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
Oh, man.
We can get to the real. We get to the real conversation. We get to the real conversation.
It's getting spooky. It's getting spooky.
We get to the real conversation, man. All I'm saying is, going into this week, I was talking to L about this thing right here.
What's that?
How much does your integrity cost?
You ask me?
Yeah.
I ain't got no price on my. Come on, man.
You got to price it.
No, I don't. Nope.
Let me ask you a question.
You gotta have some type of principles and shit that you live by that you can't. And I'm saying you can't sell it for a price though, man.
Why do you need to have it?
I'm a man, dude. Like, I'm gonna have to stand for something. Or fall for anything. That's what they say, right?
Do you believe that it's true?
Nah, definitely. Definitely.
Well,
especially certain situations though.
Shout out to somebody. I think so the reason I'm asking this is because over the weekend I saw clips leaked from a sit down that Bank and Snitch 9 did. And if I heard it correctly, I heard a clip that said that Snitch 9 paid Bank to come sit down with him.
Wow. That's how it happened. That's how it happened, huh?
I think I heard Snitch 9 say that to him. I think I heard that man tell him, it's why I paid you to be here. Am I tripping? Did y'all hear that? I could have swore I heard him say that. I could be wrong, but I thought I heard him say that. Obviously, I didn't go look at the whole interview because I'm not interested in everybody's conversation. I think he paid Big Bank. And I was thinking to myself, like, how much would that cost?
Damn, Bank.
Well, I mean, not to judge him. Again, when somebody's selling out, long as they admit their sell, this is the same conversation we had about Game last week. I can't argue with Game because he says it. He admits it. Once you admit that you selling out, like somebody could pay for your shit, I can't criticize you at that point. Because at that point, it's just like, if you know who you are, the jokes is up. Like it ain't, that's how I felt. But I was telling y'all this last week that was my thing with Chuck. I was like, Chuck gonna tell me I'm tripping. He gonna tell me I'm tripping. And like this week, right, we have Bank. Like, yeah, he just paid me to sit down. And I was thinking to myself, damn, could somebody pay me for that? Like, how much money could Snitch 9 pay me to sit down with him? And I thought about it for like an hour or two yesterday before I dozed off. I was like, damn, G, like, think about it. Like, you're not rich. You know what I mean? Like, you could pay your bills and build cars and put together stores and maybe go somewhere, but you're not wealthy. And I'm like, how much would I take? And I couldn't make up a price. And I had to think to myself, like, well, how could I not? Like, what's stopping me? Because I was like, damn, what if it was 100 million? Because I said to myself, $1 million. And I'm like, hell no, it ain't worth $1 million. And I'm like, what's not worth $1 million? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is not worth $1 million? I was like, damn, what if it was 10 million? If 6ix9ine said, see, I got $10 million for you to sit down with me and let me plead my case to you. And it's like, no. I was like 100 million. And then once you get past $1 billion, right? It was like, that's not even realistic, right? Like $1 billion. And I'm like, but I still couldn't figure out why I would not let him pay me to sit down. Even if I sat down with him to debunk what he's saying. Because, right, he could tell that to all of these niggas. You couldn't tell that bullshit to me because I'm too, like, you know what I mean? I'm listening to you. So even if he gave me $100 million to sit down, I couldn't do it, even if I kept my same stance, right? I was like, well, what's stopping me? Because I think the point of it, because it's corruption. Does that make sense?
What you mean by corruption? Let
It's
me
like,
break down that.
Okay, don't pause.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
Imagine somebody came to you, trap, and said, listen, I'm going to suck your dick for $1 million.
Pause.
No,
I ain't
it's
know
a
you was going
man.
there, bro.
He said, listen, it's a man. He said, I'm going to suck your penis. I'm going to give you $1 billion. I just want to do it one time. You know what stops you? Corruption. You don't
Because
want
I'm
your
not gay.
soul. It don't have nothing to do with being gay. Somebody can suck your penis. You're not gay. But you know what? You don't want your soul corrupted. You don't get what I'm saying? It sounds crazy?
Yes, it sounds crazy.
I don't think it sounds crazy.
Pause.
Like, what stops you?
Your principles and the shit that you like. No, bro. No.
But I'm saying, if you did it once and you never did it again, you would have to live.
If you did it once, you still pause.
But I'm telling you, it's the corruption part of it, right? You corrupt your soul.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's that deep, because at least I believe it's that deep. And so that's what I couldn't understand. I'm like, what was wrong with him? I'm like, no, I think it's an attack on real niggas. Like, in my mind, when they sit down, when these real dudes who, like Bank, shout out to Bank, because Bank is like a nigga that niggas got respect for. But when a nigga who is not respected sits in the same space with you, then they show, it's not a testament to who they are, it's actually an issue with who you are. It's showing the world, man, these niggas will do anything for money. Me and Elle was talking about it. It's more than that. It's like, these niggas don't even got no money. Look at how fast they came and sat down with us. All I had to do was pay them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. So he paid Bank to come and sit down with him so he could yell and scream throughout the whole shit, and niggas sit right there because you got paid, you know what I mean? Just yell and scream and say a whole bunch of bullshit.
No, because Bank is gonna correct him, but that's not the win or lose. The win and loss is, right? The win and loss is not that he got to argue with Bank. The win and loss is that Bank shared a space with him to make his point. It's the corruption of Bank. Does that make sense? Like, it's the corruption of Bank. Like, Bank is a pure, authentic, real nigga. And it's like, you sit down next to a motherfucker that's a coward, that refuses to be, like, not accountable for behavior and actions. And it's like what Satan tried to do to me last week. I'm going to break you. I'm going to make you take back the fact that you said I'm your arch nemesis. Bitch, you still my arch nemesis. Fuck you, cuz, all the way to the last breath, bitch. I don't give a fuck what's going on. You could bring my mama back, bitch. I ain't going. 7th Street Crip. I ain't going. You couldn't bring my mama back and I'm playing with you. And I want her back more than anything. I'm not playing with you. So fuck you, cuz I'd rather not have my mama than fuck with you under any circumstances. But it hit me. It's the corruption of them. So every time a solid individual like Bank is a solid reputation name, a man of accountability and integrity. But when he shares a space, it's 6ix9ine trying to show us it's like Satan, right? The father of like lack of accountability, the father of snitches, the father of no discipline, the father of it all, right, is pushing you. And he's showing us, 6ix9ine is showing us that, oh, y'all think these niggas real? These niggas ain't shit. I'll pay them there, do whatever I want them to do.
Mm. Yeah, that's crazy.
That be my problem. Like, I'll say this, and I really don't speak on it publicly. I don't know Charleston White and grow together, but a friend of mine's helped Charleston White. Right? Couple friends of mine, right? They knew he was talented. And I met Charleston, and I thought he was a brilliant dude when I first met him. It's like, man, that dude's sharp. But once he decided that whatever it took to entertain, he would slander, and he told me to my face it was about this money, I wouldn't talk to him no more. Charleston White called me when all the Aiden Ross shit happened. And again, this is something that's private, and I probably shouldn't be saying it, but I don't know how to live in that space of that punk ass shit. But Charleston White called me a couple times when the Aiden Ross shit was going on. And I saw he said some shit that was disparaging about me, even though he knows me and he know where I'm at. He know what I'm about. He was saying something disparaging about me online. And he called me a couple times. And I didn't talk to him because he has my number. Right? Because, nigga, I can't be corrupted, nigga. I don't want to talk to you, nigga. 7th Street Crib, I don't want to talk to you. You'll do anything for money. If I know you'll do anything for money, I'm going to give you your space. I'm going to give you your space. I'm going to give you your space.
Hey, you never told me that nigga tried to reach out to you, man.
I don't live your soul, cuz I'm Big O. 7th Street Crib. Straight up. And I just didn't talk to him, bro, because it's like, I don't want to talk to niggas who will say and do anything for attention. I don't want to talk to niggas who don't got no code. I don't want to talk to niggas who have no conduct or behavior. I don't want to talk to niggas who avoid accountability for behavior and actions. I don't want to talk to niggas like that. Matter of fact, Trap, God steers me away from niggas like that. God steers me away, cuz, from niggas like that. I was supposed to sit down with Bank, cuz some crazy shit happened. It never happened, and we end up not sitting down. Now I'm like, oh, I see why. God, good looking out. That's not to say Bank ain't a solid nigga in reputation, but Bank is already showing, cuz, that he'll sit down with this nigga because he paid him. Why would you share space with this old punk ass nigga? For what? What value is in a conversation? And this is what I was saying to you and Lex the other day, right? It's like, I'm not playing. I'm not making entertainment. I'm sorry that y'all find the funny part is, and the harshest part and the hurting part to me is to watch people be entertained with my real life problems, with things that really bother me in real life. For people to see me work through it and find it entertaining, that is really, while it has rewards, it's very painful because you kind of start to realize you the butt of a joke. So it's like Lex going viral for trying to say Drake is better than the hip hop niggas because he could do all of this shit, which is the definition of pop music. And then thinking that I would want to exist in the same space with him is the equivalent of me existing in the same space with a clan that's never killed nobody.
Nah, that's not true.
I'm telling you.
You're gonna exist in places where people have different opinions than you, though, bro. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't want to, though.
You want everybody to have the same opinion as you.
Yes, if I had an opinion.
No. Then it's not gonna. Then your tribe is gonna just be a one-sided. They're gonna just you're gonna be leading up one tribe. It's gonna just follow behind what you're saying right there because they don't have their own opinion.
I think the reason God put thought leaders in place is to guide opinions. There's a reason why shepherd is sheep. I think the problem is most people do need guidance on their opinion because they doing some real life shit. The average human being is doing some real life shit like raising another life. Right? The average motherfucker in this world is doing some real life shit like raising another life. Right? That's what they're doing with their days. Glasses just got the ability to not have to be at nobody football game or be at nobody plays or do nobody homework. Right? I'm punished in my own regards by not getting that opportunity to help other people who don't got time to study.
See, but when you say it there like that, then right, that's one thing you kind of understand that, like, being that you brought it to kids, you understand that no matter what, though, you can birth a kid, you can, you know what I'm saying, raise a kid, but that kid is gonna have their own mind, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you can realize right there when it comes to kids, though. And it comes the same way when it comes to your people your friends and people that you call your peers. They're gonna have their own mind though too. You know what I'm saying? That's what building comes from. Building doesn't come from we all had the same opinion in the same block right there. But we're gonna build from the same.
That's actually
just one block then. That's one block.
But that's
building is brick by brick.
Yeah, but that's building, Trap. If somebody says a brick goes here and then somebody says a brick doesn't go there, you're not building anything.
No. Building goes like this. One thought, another thought, another thought, another thought. Building. That's building. That's building.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Okay. Right.
You don't have 13 blueprints in one building. You don't have it. I'm telling you, you don't have it. You don't. You cannot have conflict. Imagine you having conflict and ideology with your kid's mother about raising your kids. Some idea has to become more dominant, or somebody have to concede. Right? Is that fair? Like, let's say you want your son to play football and your son's mother don't want him to play football. Do you think you're building a great person? Because y'all keep arguing. Somebody has to decide.
Yeah.
Right? So then that's the point, right? We have to decide what's the correct path of action. Does it benefit more? That's kind of my thing. So it's like, what are we really saying? That's what I was asking P. I'm like, P, like, what's the benefit? Mine is all the facts, right? Mine is all the facts. Mine is all the facts of whatever the facts is. What's the benefit of why you want this thing to be this thing? Like, by that same standard, you could sit in a room with a snitch. But why? Right? Because you could build. No, you can't build. Because you can't build with somebody that starts off in a lack of the only person, the only type of person you should build with that don't have accountability.
A woman.
That's the only person. And that's because on the process of creating life, they do 99% of the hurt. So it's like, you know what? I ain't tripping. I mean, is that fair to say? I mean, I know y'all feel like I'm being a bit gracious to women, but I mean, really think about it. Like, in the process of creating life, your passion, genetic DNA, you bust a nut, however long it take you to get there. And then for the other 9 months, she does everything else. Right? Factually, right? Now, not my opinion. Mine is how it makes us feel. Factually. Like, you could actually disappear, Trap, and it's another 9 months of work. So I'm saying that's why we can accept certain things. Right? It's like, I ain't tripping. So because it's my dedicated life thing, And I'm passionate about it. It's what I study all the time. Right? So back to the bank and 6ix9ine thing. What the fuck could we talk about at that point? Like, imagine 6ix9ine says, Glasses, let's start a podcast. I'm gonna pay you $1 million an episode. We're gonna do 22 a year. I'm not doing it. Why the fuck will we share space? I get it. I know I definitely don't got no $22 million. I ain't got no $1 million right now. But I definitely don't got $22 million. I ain't never even had $22 million at one time. I'm not doing it, Trap, because for what? Why? Why would I share the space with him? Why does he want me to share the space with him? What is he really trying to purchase for $22 million? And it comes to him buying integrity and showing the world that integrity is bullshit. That's the only reason a nigga could pay you that kind of money.
That shit is wild, man.
But that's what I really believe. It don't make it true. I believe it to be true. And that's the problem. I believe it to be true. That's like when I was talking to Lex. I'm like, Lex, listen, if every day, right? Make sure y'all check out the Gatekeepers podcast. It's a great episode. Lex always can get me worked up better than everybody else. Pause. He can get me going, but because we keep ending up.
I wasn't going to put the episode out. I wasn't going to put the episode out because I was just. But I see now.
Okay, don't put it out. Make it special. Make it special.
Make it special.
We'll put it on the back channel, and then we'll do another one today to make it up.
We can do that.
We'll do another one today to make it up.
We gotta do that.
But put it on the private side for just the people.
Private side, yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay, so I'm telling him, I'm like, Drake being considered hip hop is detrimental to hip hop. What it represents, right? It's like, no, he's not the biggest problem. He's not the furthest thing away. You know what I mean? But because he is the son of a brother from Memphis, he's not the furthest thing away. But the problem is fucking Jack Harlow. That's the automatic response, historically on multiple fronts. They do this shit every time. And you look up and niggas don't got nothing. Like, look at R&B. Like, I keep telling y'all this, and y'all keep telling me about these underground people in R&B, and I'm telling you, look at the mainstream R&B scene. Not what we consider R&B, because we black enough trapped to know what's R&B.
Yeah, for sure.
The world thinks R&B. Not if you come and ask us. At one time, if you asked us, we would know. Now, if you ask the world this shit, look at that shit. It's Adele. It's Sam Smith. So to me, that's the driving force. I have zero desire to see that happen in hip hop. So it's not worth, that's how serious it is to me. Like, that's what's driving the passion in my conversations, not entertainment. These are conversations, Trap, we have privately.
Yeah.
Before we ever had them publicly, when we first met on Clubhouse and we had them conversations, we started building, bro. All of my crazy basketball takes, we started building on hip hop and real life shit. And we had those conversations in private. They're the same consistent themes in public. So it's something I'm passionate about. That's the problem. It's something I'm really passionate, and I do a ton of homework, and I ask a lot of elders, and I do my work. So again, the issue for the owl, right, is not him. He's not the furthest thing away. But the problem is the automatic building block after that becomes Jack Harlow's.
Yeah. He spurs off from, I hear what you're saying. If that door wasn't open like that, then we wouldn't have that door open right there. Then.
And now look at that shit. It went from just a nigga thinking he could just make hip hop to a nigga like, fuck that. I cannot just hip hop. I'm going to do the blackest thing. And then double back and tell you he got blacker.
Yep.
He got blacker. That's the crazy part. So that's why I don't give a fuck about At the end of the day, I don't have to feel bad what happens to Cuz. Cuz is a successful artist with tons of fans. He gonna put out his record. He gonna make him some money. He gonna be able to take care of little man. He gonna be able to take care of moms. He gonna be able to take care of baby mom. He gonna be able to take care of his team. He's fine. He's already past that. But nigga, you not gonna do this. You're not gonna do this. And that's what I've been, but P, that's what I'm arguing with you about. That's why I'm not letting niggas off my square. And I only build with niggas to me that really care. I would never build with this with Chuck. Chuck don't give a fuck. Gang don't give a fuck about this shit. I don't give a fuck what he lie and say. He don't give a fuck. Chuck about this money, all costs. He don't give a fuck about this shit. Chuck will sit down with all these niggas. Chuck will say he don't give a fuck. Chuck didn't give a fuck about staying with 50. He knew 50 did all that and planned to fuck him over right after he did it, man. You got to know who y'all fucking with. He planned that shit. He didn't see that shit like, man, this nigga's helped me and gave me these records and shit. He was like, man, I'm finna chop this nigga head off because that's what he think it take to get to the top. That's what it take to get to the top, bro. He don't give a fuck. No, he not going out sad. It was sad from the beginning, and y'all rewarded sad. Like right now, y'all rewarded sad in this situation. For a nigga that come from where we come from, the type of life feel like, oh, I'm finna do this for money, and I could be okay after that, shows that he thinks nobody else cares about accountability. But that's why a nigga like Gunna could snitch and come back and put out music and still talking crazy like he not no motherfucking sellout. All of these things is saying what they think of y'all, and that's what y'all don't get. Like, there's a confusion that I'm fighting against Drake or I'm trying to get recognition from Drake. No, I'm trying to say y'all soul. I'm trying to give y'all some integrity. I'm trying to give y'all something that's going to matter in your life so you don't wake up laying in bed next to Puff sore.
Yo, pause. I need a pause button over here, B.
I'll make you one.
Please.
There is no value in it, P. There is no value in it. Because being a black man don't mean your father is black. Being a black man don't mean your skin is dark. Being a black man means you understand your connection to the rest of black people in America. That's what being a black man is. And if you don't have that, you're not really a black man. You're not being black, because black is not a race. Like being a human is not existing. Being a human is actually, the verb of being a human is being humane. That means you have to care about other humans. That's what being a human is. So being black is the same thing. You ain't just black because your father fucked your mother. You ain't just black because you could get cornrows. You're not just black because your son could have skin or you got skin. You're not black because you use slang. No, Lex, I'm not disappointed in Game. I know Game. That's like me being disappointed in Satan. I know Satan. That's like me being disappointed in 6ix9ine. I know 6ix9ine. How you gonna be disappointed in knowing who somebody is? I'm disappointed in you.
You just compared Game to 6ix9ine and Satan.
Anybody that realms in deception.
Okay. All right.
Even if Satan don't deceive in like big mass numbers, if it's 100, Satan don't deceive in 100 numbers. He deceives in 99. But the one is integral to making the 100 work. It only takes one small lie. One small lie with intentions to watch somebody falter. Game will tell you he untrustworthy. Like, I don't know. Y'all not listening to me. Y'all are listening to them raps and listening to people talk. I know these motherfuckers. I know these motherfuckers, man. I know this motherfucker. I'm not. Lex, I'm not disappointed. He's on brand. That's like me being disappointed in Satan last week for fucking with my life. Why? I know this motherfucker. I just had to realize, like, oh, this is you, cuz you doing this old punk ass shit. Damn, I forgot, nigga. Yeah. Thank you for the reminder. How you not gonna Exactly, Neek. Me and El was just saying the same thing. A motherfucker that's listen, if I used to tell people all the time, shout out to my little brother K, my older brother Pooh. People used to laugh, DJ Head. DJ Head would laugh when my older brother would do fucked up shit to people. I said, don't laugh, because one day it's gonna be you. Don't laugh, because one day, cuz it's gonna be you on 7th Street Crip. It's gonna be you. Everybody's tee until it was them. Until it was them. So no, I'm not disappointed in Game. Game been about this money. He would sell. He don't give a fuck about nothing but this fucking money. The problem becomes somebody like me, like a person like Bank, somebody who built their reputation and accountability and standing up and then saying, nah, I'll sell it for this. For what? And I'm not saying he went into the conversation. I'm not going to listen to the conversation. Just like I'm not going to listen to the album that come out this week. Just like I wasn't going to listen to the Cole album come out this week.
This week.
I'm saying when it came out. I'm not going to listen. The things I'm not fucking with, I'm just not into them. Like you have to earn it from me. You have to earn it for me. If 6ix9ine wanted to talk to me, he better go save a fucking family of people from a burning building. You have to earn it from me. You can't buy it from me. You can't buy it because I know what I'm about to trade in. So then what is it worth? That's why I'm asking you, what is the cost? What's the cost? What? I couldn't figure out nothing to make, because I feel like whatever I charge him was too cheap. If I sold out, like, I know what I represent. I done been to enough ghettos around this country. I done been to enough ghettos around LA. I done been to enough neighborhoods. I've been to enough gangs. I know what niggas think of me because I'm there. I know the love I get. I know when I go to these communities and niggas is not tripping on me and try to gang up and take what I got or something. I know that's because they showing me love. I know it ain't out of fear. These motherfuckers got bullets and guns like everybody else. They can fight. Everybody can do the same thing I could do. So when they don't jump on me and they know who I am, so I feel the obligation to represent them, not based off my personal gain, but to represent the strongness and the best things about them. You know what I'm saying? So if I sell out, I'm selling them out because that's what I become I'm selling out Moon, Shady, Pluck, all them. And I think some of them would tell me to do it to take care of myself. But nigga, I'm taking care of myself fine. Nigga, I don't need that. I don't need $22 million fucking dollars. I could use it, but I don't need it. It ain't gonna fix nothing. All they can do is spend it. Man, I get everything I want just fine. I got enough discipline to take my time and get whatever I want. I done own enough properties. I done own enough cars. I ain't own enough everything. Whatever that shit was worth. That's all I'm saying, Trap. That becomes my argument. Like, I wouldn't sit with somebody.
Yo, I'm gonna say it like this, right? It is come to a point where you gotta have some type of morals and integrity where you would say certain things that you just won't do. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But then at certain times, it's like some people are like when it comes to this Bank joint, I can't seem to go into the mind state of thinking why he would choose to sit down with him. I don't know if he's trying to be
money.
The hip hop Barbara Walters, because he done sat down with everybody now. He done sitting down with everybody. Money.
He's saying why. He told you. I can't have critique for Bank because he told me. Mm-hmm. Like I told y'all with Game, how can I critique when somebody's telling you? Now it's just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just do what I'm doing over here because I already know, man, Nick will pay you and you get me knocked off. You'll get me knocked off. Right? So I immediately kind of start looking at them like, okay, Like even the niggas that looked out like Game. A Game is a nigga that looked out for me, cuz. But nigga, I'm like, nigga, because if you could do dot like that, if you could do top like that, if you could do time like that, you could do dot and them like that, feel me? Like, nigga, I know what you do to me. I know what you'll do to me, cuz. So, yeah, but nah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but nah, cuz. Yeah, but nah, cuz I'm cool. Feel me? Like, that's how I feel with Bank, cuz it's like, oh, you'll fuck with that nigga for some money? Man, you'll get me knocked off, cuz I come out there, I piss one of these niggas off. Now, Bang is a nigga that I would have a conversation with cuz off the scene and we'll politic and all that and build. But also I realized that I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like where your brand at, where my brand at, we ain't coexisting together. So maybe a simple conversation in private is different. I wouldn't sit down with 6ix9ine under no circumstances outside of him figuring out some way to make good as a human. Because to me, that's the problem. He's a piece of shit human. Whenever you don't have accountability, you're a piece of shit human. Feel me? I'm not fucking with you. Nigga, you better go. You got to risk your life saving some lady and some kids out of fire, cuz, for me to sit down with you. That's where it's at with Charleston White, too. Certain niggas, cuz, you got to really go do something, cuz, to reignite the man in you for me as an accountable person.
Charleston White bugged out, boy. He bugged out because I don't know. Because that whole, this is the act and all that shit, though. There ain't no act when you talking about people, kids and shit, and people, like, that shit ain't no act, dude. You saying that shit out your mouth, bro. So that's why I don't be understanding. But because I was watching the interview the other day, he was saying it's all an act. And it was just, I say what I say to grab their attention to basically feed them some other shit, though, after that. And so they can understand what I'm saying.
I'm cool.
I'm good on that, bro.
So that's where I'm at with it in this conversation. Like, and now I'm trying to figure out what is it that I'm scared to sell? Integrity. I think that's why I wouldn't, you know what I mean? I think that's why, like, I wouldn't sit down with 6ix9ine for money. Because I know what he's really trying to buy. He's really trying to buy who we are as a group of people. He's really trying to buy, like, it ain't about you. It's about showing all the rest of these people, these white folk, that you ain't shit. No, these niggas ain't shit. I'll pay these niggas that do whatever I want, because that's what they really saying. That's what the slavers used to say about slaves. These niggas wouldn't stick together. These niggas ain't on no real shit, man. If I made one of these motherfuckers a house nigga, they gonna bark the rest of them down.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't nothing. That nigga not trying to, that snitch ass, red ass nigga ain't trying to do nothing positive or nothing with no space. He's not trying to bring knowledge to a space. He don't even want to take accountability. He don't even want to say, hey, you know what? I saw a benefit in this gang shit to advance me in my career. I used it. It backfired on me. And instead of being held accountable, I fucked up. He's spending so much time talking about, well, everybody do it. Nah, nigga, you suck ass niggas do it. You punk ass niggas do it. Same type of nigga that's a snitch is the same type of nigga that don't want to raise their kid. They go together. You're a deadbeat, nigga. Accountability is something you avoid. Niggas ain't snitching to go raise their kid. Niggas are snitching because they don't want to raise their kid. Because if they want to raise their kid, they wouldn't be snitching or doing no motherfucking crimes in the first place if that was their driving force. But for sure, you're going to want to teach your kid accountability, cuz. For sure, you're going to want to teach your kid accountability, for sure. That's like when niggas was asking me would I sit down with Drake. I'm like, for what? What are we going to talk about? What would that conversation go? Glass, I got $1 million. First off, why would you try to give me $1 million to talk to me? For what? You can't tell me you think you're going to rationalize a debate to sit down with me and disprove my thought, because what I'm saying is a fact. So then that means you just want to show everybody that you could get in my space for some money, or you could be seen sitting next to me. Nah, cuz you can't sit next to me. What them niggas, what them little white ladies said on that fucking, you can't sit with us. I don't give a fuck if every one of these punk ass niggas want to suck your penis because you got some money and they want to be around success because they the new male groupies. Me and L figured that out. I didn't grow up with male groupies. I didn't even see that growing up. Nigga, rappers be on stage by themselves. All you modern ass male groupie ass niggas, y'all a new breed. Y'all a new breed. I didn't see that at first. So I'm saying, no, cuz I'm not sitting down with cuz for no motherfucking money. For what? I'm not. And they know it. They know it. They know it. They know not even to try it. It ain't no confusion about, oh, you know, this nigga. No, nigga. Ain't none of them niggas sitting down. Ain't none of them niggas that y'all can sit down with more motherfucking reputable than me. 7th Street Crip. Not a soul. Not Bank, not none of them. When I am, I'm in every town, cuz, and this is for real, and everybody know it. Whatever it is, cuz, is what I am, and everybody know it. I'm not selling us out for that shit. And I was thinking to myself, is there any money? Is there any money? I just couldn't see it. I just don't know, Trap. Like, would you sit down with 6ix9ine? I'm not gonna judge you. I'm just trying to get to the point of it. What if he said, I got $10 million?
Nah.
And you could argue with him.
Nope. My people's who done sat up and I got my last cousin came home, did 16 years. I had 3 cousins that went to jail for motherfuckers telling on them and doing some rat shit, man. Them niggas would disown me if I was to sit down with a motherfucker rat and sit across the table from somebody like that and didn't choke the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do that, man. This
You
family
know
don't do
what's
that at
crazy?
all.
Because I could sit down with cuz, and I don't think niggas would even be mad at me for a long term of time. I think niggas would say something, and I'm like, man, they gave me $2 million. Niggas like, well, all right, well, whatever, nigga, you should have did it. I don't think niggas to be mad. You know what I can't live with? Myself. How can I say this shit that I know is true and believe? And that's my problem too, as a content person in this content space. As a person in the content space, I realize that I'm not just making content. Like, I'm not. I don't talk about shit I don't fuck with. Like, I was telling Lex and Trap, like, nigga, I'm not listening to no album to talk about no nigga album that I don't give 2 fucks about. Shout out to Justin, Rob, and all the people that's their passion. Justin, Rob, all those people who are real journalists and review album, cause that's not what you come to the loc for, cause you go to Rob Markman for that. You go to Justin Hunt for that, the company man, cause they are journalists. Man, I am a motherfucking culturist and a culture leader. That's it. Not just in our department, even how niggas should live their life. I know what I'm doing differently, and I'm starting to understand it more and more every day. Like, I'm not fucking with that shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck for no money. And I was just thinking to myself, even if a motherfucker offered me $1 billion, I'm like, I couldn't recognize it, but I thought about it. I'm like, that means I must be worth some shit. Like, whatever he gave Bank, cuz he thought Bank was worth that. So that means you now know that you worth this.
That's a fact.
Think about it. Why would a nigga pay? If Vlad paid cuz to interview him, why the fuck is he paying you, cuz, to sit down with you? Nigga, when are we gonna get that this shit, when you survive these streets and you be accountable and you don't do no coward shit, it's respected. You know how far that go? You know how many people respect that around the world? But that's because we done convinced ourselves the only thing people respect is money. When really, people don't even respect money. They don't. They just scared of it or they crave it. People lust money.
Yeah.
It's a movie that comes. I was talking to Chris about this. It's a movie, cuz, that comes on. It's a movie on Amazon, right? The whole Michael Jackson shit going up. I haven't still seen Michael. I think I'm gonna see it this week.
You gotta see it this week. We can talk about it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna see
I
it
definitely
tomorrow.
want to see that. But it's a movie that I like called Searching for Neverland.
You
It's
talking
on
about that
Amazon.
one? I'm talking about
Yeah,
that
I
one.
love this movie
The
because
security guard joint, right?
yeah. Shout out to him. Bill, his name is Bill something. I forgot his name, but it really chronicles Michael Jackson's last 3 to 4 years of life. When he came back into the country from whatever that foreign country he was in, and it was the last 3-4 years of his life. And all of his struggles, how he saw it, how he asked for something and didn't really realize what he asked for. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I said I was going to read super chats earlier. My bad.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
Hold on, let me do it right now. Hold on. I'm going to read super chats in the middle. Shout out to Mika Red. Thank you for the $10. You are going through a storm, G. No storm lasts forever. Hang tight. You gave lots of prayers, hugs, love coming your way. I appreciate that for sure. And we got through. And now I'm on bullshit with it. God damn it. Shout out to Unc. Great testimony, G. Thank you for the $2, my boy, man. I'm glad I hope somebody else could use it. Baseline, thank you for the $2 sub. G, you sound happy. I'm glad to see it. Man, you got to survive some of this shit. Shout out to Miss Peachy Peaches. Thank you for the $5. Reset definitely needed. I lost his son 7/11/25, man. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Well, sorry to hear that right there.
Man, no parent should bury their kid. Then my mom on 12/31/25. Damn. My Mother's Day wasn't of smiles or laughter, but it was my B-Day. Yes, May 10th. Well, happy birthday, Miss Peachy Peach.
Happy birthday, Peach.
Shit, we gotta get you a goddamn shit.
Lunch ticket. Get a lunch ticket.
Yeah, lunch ticket. Where my damn pen? Miss Peachy Peach, text the line, Miss Peachy Peaches, with your email and name and all that stuff. Text the that call in line, Miss Peachy Peach, so we can get your lunch ticket. And I got Natasha a lunch ticket. I got somebody else. Who I get Breezy a lunch ticket. Somebody they ain't got them, but man, Natasha, it was hard because all the restaurants ain't in South Africa.
You gotta get McDonald's then. She gotta get McDonald's.
I don't think
KFC.
I can get McDonald's.
KFC.
Make sure you text the line, Miss Peachy Peaches, for sure, so we get your lunch.
Taco Bell.
Shout out to Mr. K Ray. Thank you for the $20. Hey, G, fuck the evil. Keep your head. Oh, I like how you did that. Fuck the devil. Keep your head to the sky. God is going to walk with you and your family. Salute and stay blessed. My dog, I appreciate that. Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $2. Hey, lunch table. Catch you all Wednesday. Ties. Thanks, Breeze. We love you, man. Have a good day today. I know you're busy. Shout out to Fairfield Johnny. Thank you for the $2. True integrity has no cost. Mine not for sale. Not like that. P, what up? Thank you for the 2-month membership. There's a value in black men being at the top and what is considered a black art. That kind of triggered that thought, P. Being black is not being a black man. Your father don't make you a black man, right? I get the concept of race, but being black is an action, not just existing. How you exist determines if you're a black man. And I think that's where I understand it. I overstand it a little bit more. Right? It's your ability to care about the plight of black people. If you don't care about the plight of black people, you are not a black man. Or you a lost black man. Either way, cuz is not one or the other. That's not what's happening for him. Shout out to Miss Leisha Come. Thank you for the $20. Gee, I'm sick of this shit. And I have to say this. They can't erase greatness. We know Dot is him at this point. So whatever these motherfuckers do won't change that. Ain't nothing they can do. All part of the plan. Shout out to Unc. Thank you for the $2. Trap with the pause button. Hilarious.
Need it.
Lamar Raglan, thank you for the $5. Wait, so Gang was planning on turning on 50 before the Hot 97 situation where he didn't diss Fat Joe and kids because the 50 ops at the time? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's been publicly even stated. Yes. Yes. Oh, that y'all thought that's what it was. So let me ask you a question. Do you think that situation at that radio station where Peanut got shot, feel me, would make somebody who came into your life and helped turn your life around to that degree, that would make you kind of just fall out? You don't think you would rectify that in a simple thought?
I'm not talking about them Peanut got shot. I'm talking about when he went up there and said, yo, I'm about the Jadakiss and Fat Joe shit. He said that.
But I'm saying, even in that regard, you think somebody that's been that beneficial to your life could make you change your whole trajectory that way? Like at the end of the day, like that changed the trajectory of Chuck's life. 50 Cent coming into the situation changed something that was struggling to work.
That's a fact.
So again, ain't no real motherfucker that I don't give a fuck. Think about it. Just Game doing the shit he did for me. It's a way that I'm going to talk and have a respect for him. Even with all this being said, I will call him out, but it's a way I'm going to speak. Mac 10, Birdman, Little. Y'all hear me talk shit about things I don't like. You don't hear me talk about Birdman or none of these people. Like, it's a way I'm going to handle it because of that. So the things that 50 Cent did for Game, trust me, no fucking interview would make you go to that depth. No situation would make you go to that depth if that person did that for you. That's a different thing. So it was always before. I know Lex is true. I told y'all this.
Like sucking.
Shout out to Creative Energy Collective. Thank you for the $2. Why Luther and Not Like Us video gone from YouTube? Because something wonderful is happening. Shout out to Creative Energy Collective. Gen Next not on DSPs. It's Gym Day. I'm going to crash out. Y'all need to buy the physical copy. Don't sleep.
That too.
Shout out to Tasha. Thank you for the 50 check dollars. The Boogeyman is back. Kendrick just dropped Not Like Us video again on his YouTube. He is definitely up to something. I can't and excited for more K-Dot. Y'all know it's feeling it. It's a special week for all this to be happening. Shout out to Lamont Ragland. Thank you for the $2. Love you, G. Pray for you over the weekend. Man, I appreciate that, Lamont. That's probably what got me through a lot of it. And make sure God revealed exactly what was happening. Shout out to Girly Jock. Thank you for the $2. Glasses, why did Dot erase GNX off streaming? Think about it. Why would you erase an album off of streaming?
It's getting spooky.
It's spooky. It's getting spooky. Shout out to Tasha. Thank you for the 50 check dollars. Glasses, you are so sweet. Remember, we have KFC and McDonald's. Thank you. I still message you in IG. Thank you, Tasha. I needed to know that so I could make sure I got the right one. And y'all let me forget because I'm doing a bunch of shit. But okay, let's get to it. Last one, then we're gonna get back to the conversation. Shout out to Ash. Thank you for the $20. The game went from Dr. Dre to Kanye, now to Drake. Now I ain't saying you're a gold digger, but you ain't messing with no broke nigga. And that's the obvious truth.
I ain't saying
Ash, you get me, Ash. You get what I'm saying, Ash? Like, a motherfucker showing you who they are while we arguing. What are we debating about? Oh, Crip Gang, Lexi, they would. I always say that. If Satan, I got something I'm working on this new album that's going to blow y'all mind about this conversation. So it's funny you said that. But I really believe niggas are getting out with Satan for some money. God ain't looked out for me. God ain't never did nothing for me. Satan came through, he got me a grilled cheese sandwich. I can hear you niggas now. And so, it is what it is. Yeah, make sure y'all buy y'all favorite physical albums. Stop. Don't believe this streaming shit gonna be there forever too. That's another thing. The streaming shit ain't gonna be there. Buy these albums. Get you something that you can control your own music. Don't forget that. Don't let these streaming things spoil you. I had a epiphany before all of this happened. You know what I'm saying? So, but back to the point. So
that's a fact.
What do you think, Trap? Like, okay, so there's no amount of money, 6ix9ine. Okay.
Nah. And then you send me the video. Like, bro, turn that nigga TV up. Stop tuning into that nigga. That shit is crazy, though. Banks really, you put him back in the algorithm, B. That nigga was out of the algorithm, son. He wasn't in my circumference of none of that shit, B. I wasn't seeing none of that right there. But I fucked with Banks, though. But now, I popped him back up on my damn timeline now, man. This bullshit.
I mean, I just think I don't know if Bank quite get what he sold.
Yeah. And
then I saw another dude I sent you in the group chat was saying, man, they told me don't interview this person. Then now they got this. And I'm like,
who said that?
I sent it in the group chat. You didn't see the other dude that said that?
Nah, I seen the Flacco video. I didn't see the other one. Oh, that was on the gram. Yeah, it wasn't, for some reason it wasn't coming up on the gram. I don't know why it couldn't come up.
Hold up, man. Here it is right here. Let me show it to you. Oh yeah, it's cool. This on Instagram too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let me show y'all this. And this shit blew me away because it's like I don't know if people not doing stuff because of their own personal conviction. And this is kind of my problem too. Because I don't think people are not doing things because of their own personal conviction versus society holding it at a lower standard. Oh, let me get it cracking. There you go. Look at this kid. Shout out to homie. I don't know who he is.
That speaker.
Let me get it.
Here's our boss, public service announcement. I fuck with Hank. Perspective with Hank, fuck with him. This ain't about him. But I gotta use this situation to speak on something that I've been holding in for 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years ago, I drove to Mobile, Alabama, and I met Charleston White in Dewberry. Took a picture with him, posted it. I got at least 10 calls from niggas that I respect and fuck with. Some people that was in the podcast space, they all told me, don't interview that nigga. Don't fuck with that nigga. He a rat, he this. Interviewed a nigga, another nigga, I posted a picture that the interview's finna drop, nigga sent me paperwork on him. I took this shit down. Trying to be a loyal, real nigga, right?
Who are you being loyal to?
That was crazy. That was crazy.
And that's kind of what I'm
trying
starting
to be a
see,
loyal, real nigga. That's crazy.
Listen, if you are a whole nigga, bro, I'm not calling you a whole nigga, homie. I'm saying if you are a whole nigga, let your whole nigga shine. Like, don't be a real nigga because people are forcing you to be. Be the whole nigga you was born to be. Like, if accountability don't matter, like if you feel like you being loyal because your friends are saying, why would you fuck with somebody that don't carry themselves in this accountable manner? You feel like that's the pressure that you need, like versus somebody, like when somebody tell me a nigga told, I'm thanking them. And I was almost finna fuck with this old punk ass, lack of accountable ass nigga. Like I almost did it. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm being loyal to the nigga that told me that this nigga's a sucker nigga. Like you're trying to be a real nigga because okay, I'm gonna say this one last time, cuz. Fuck all your favorite rappers' opinion on this. This is what snitching matters. Snitching comes down to a lack of accountability, right? It's not really rooted in just crimes. It's not really rooted in just telling the police. It's saying, I am of this ilk, but I don't want to be held accountable, right? It's like when you decide to commit yourself to a life, here are the codes and principles you're going to operate on, or two, here is something I participated in, and I don't want to be held accountable. So I'm going to tell the police that you did this, so I'm not held accountable. So I don't have to pay the consequences for my decision. Like I wouldn't sit down with a deadbeat dad. You get what I'm saying? Like you're not being a real nigga, bro, because you know what I'm saying? Because like that's not you trying to be real. That is being real. But listen, if none of those things matter to you, God willing, that means you might be a nigga on the sidewalk. I keep telling y'all, stop involving yourself in shit that don't got nothing to do with the way you live. I tell people all the time, if you not no thug and something happened with you or somebody commit a crime against you, be a regular, handle it like a person should handle it. Don't call your cousin that's in the streets. So I would hope that this man is not in the streets if he feels like these things don't bother him. I would like to believe that has to be true, Trap. But if you are a person living on the sidewalk, like I'm not mad at a fan that listens to Gunna. Like if you listen to Gunna, cuz who the fuck cares? If you work at FedEx and Gunna get you through your day, that's your thing. Do your shit. I'm saying why I wouldn't listen to him.
Well, when a motherfucker sitting there giving you the reason why you listen to him. You ain't go ahead, bro.
Just say you listen because you like his music.
That's it.
But the reason I don't listen to him is because he's a piece of shit nigga. Like, and again, I keep telling y'all, morale is made in the streets. I knew somebody that got mad when I said this. They don't think morale is made in the streets. They think you get morale from being American and living your life as a law. In a country right now that's repealing voting rights acts one at a time. Like, again, you're not doing this to help anybody. Like if you're mad, then sit down with these people. Like if you feel like these people can help you and you don't give a fuck, you don't come from no elk outside of that, because there's no way you come from the elk and you're asking these questions. Or somewhere along the line, you got pushed into something you never understood in the first place. Let's get back to it.
Fast forward 2 years later, every nigga who told me not to interview Charleston White, I done seen them niggas line up in a row like ducks and all got the interview. See, everybody gonna have an opinion when it's your move to make. And them same people telling you don't interview him, don't work with him, don't touch that topic will turn around and do the same exact thing once they see the attention, the numbers, and the opportunity behind it. That's why you can't live your life based upon another nigga perspective, his fake ass morals and all that shit. Like a lot of people don't even give advice based upon what's best for you. They give advice based upon this, what they scared to do, what the internet gonna think, and what keeps them comfortable. But in this game, you gotta stand on your own decisions, because when your lights come off and them opportunities dry up, ain't nan one of them niggas gonna pay your motherfucking bills. Whether people love Charleston White, hate Charleston White, love 6ix9ine, or hate 6ix9ine, one thing is real: them niggas get conversations started, boss. And if you in the media, podcast, journalism, or content creation, your job is to have conversations with people that other people are afraid to have conversations with, instead of following the fucking crowd. And the crazy part is, people will shame you for making a move, then copy the same move once they see it work. That's why you can't be too focused on outside validations. If your intentions is solid and your platform got purpose, do what makes sense for your brand, boss. Believe that.
That's horrible.
All these Gayle King, Barbara Walter ass niggas need to shut the fuck up, man. This nigga, that Gayle King in the face ass nigga, get the fuck out of here, man. Horrible advice. Horrible. The fuck? That was terrible, man. Yo, Gayle King, man, Barbara Walter, get the fuck out of here, man. I can't stand these niggas, man. I swear to God, I can't stand these niggas, man. Damn. That nigga thought he was cooking, so he thought he was cooking.
He had the music going behind there.
He thought he was cooking. That nigga thought he was
music
cooking. He said, man, I'm selling my soul, nigga. I'm selling it.
Fuck, nigga, I gotta pay my bills.
I gotta pay my bills. Baby
Now
need new shoes.
Now him, I would talk to him, because I just feel like a person like that is misguided. You feel me? Like, he's just misguided because he don't get it. Like, I would have to understand more of his purpose. Like, I wouldn't judge him, feel me? But I would listen to him. Shout out to B Lover. He said, "Act talking about me right now." I understand. I'm some shit worth talking about, man. I'm not mad at that. Listen, what makes me grand is I know exactly what I am, and everybody else know exactly what I am. They know what I'm on. Sometimes I think they question it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I think they confused. I saw people feel like, oh, Glasses, he only doing this because of this. It's like, nah, I really don't give a fuck. But I feel like, back to young homie point, you know what I mean? Homie going off his shit. It's like, nigga, you mad about what? Like, you keep saying they get conversation going. Like, is that the only thing you just trying to get the conversation going? Bro, there's 1,000 things you can do.
That was crazy.
There's 1,000 things you could do.
That was crazy, man. He thought he was cooking.
He had the music going. He's like, nigga, because I'm telling you, don't let these niggas make you this nigga.
Nigga, I gotta eat, nigga.
If you want to sit down with people, do your thing. Do your thing. Like, do your shit. Like I don't
could have had a Charleston White interview. I could have had a Charleston White interview.
Yeah, man, you know, and he would have got the conversation going. Nigga, your job is to get the conversation going.
He'd have had the shit started. Now what I'm gonna do now?
Started in my conversation to have the conversation. Everybody's scared. Ain't nobody scared to have a What is the fear with having a conversation with this nigga? What fear?
What I'm gonna do now?
You think people scared to have a conversation because of what people gonna say on the internet? I'm sorry if that level of thought is there.
He took a picture with me.
I could have got the interview. A nigga told me why you took the picture. This nigga didn't, bruh.
I was in Mobile, Alabama. I seen him in the barn. Took a picture with me by holding on to a chicken. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Trap, don't start. Why you have to mention a barn? Fucking,
you see me in the barn,
nigga, man.
You see me in the barn. Took a break of milk of the cow. Took a picture with me. Took a picture with me.
And I posted it.
No interview.
Niggas shame me into having a picture. Niggas. I can't imagine.
This nigga thought he was cooking. He thought he was cooking. Yo, that
he was
nigga
going
crazy.
all in, man.
That nigga
He was going
crazy.
all in, man. He was going through it. He would have been, he'd have changed his life if he got that Charleston White in
my own shit up.
I would be all the way on.
I'll be on right now.
I'll be on right now.
Have a big bucket of chitlins and all that shit.
I'll be on right now. You feel me? If I sat down and did that interview with him.
What? Man.
I'd be on with him if I sat down and did that. If I sat down with 6ix9ine, I'd be on.
I missed my shot. I'd be
on.
Miss every shot you don't shoot. God damn.
I'd be on right now. I'd be popping if I sat down with them and they got the conversation started. Nigga, you supposed to be able to get the conversation started yourself. You need another nigga to get the conversation going.
I need him. Need an interview.
You need something to get the conversation going. You need another nigga to get the conversation going. It's funny because I came up into this motherfucker thinking like, how can I make this crack without having to talk to you niggas?
Wow.
That's my only thought. Y'all spending time trying to talk to other niggas to get the conversation going. I'm spending too much time getting the conversation going. Right now, the sub club is at the lunch table telling me academics is smoking glasses. Nigga, he talking about me because I'm that nigga. He better talk about me, nigga. Y'all think I'm playing. I think there's some confusion. Niggas know what I'm about. Niggas know what I'm about. I'm sorry, bro. This has always been me from the first day, bro. I've been this nigga in Watts. I've been this nigga in Compton. I've been this nigga on the street race scene, low rise scene. It's just what it is. Straight up, cuz I ain't gonna even lie on 7th Street Watts. Like, it's just what it is. You can't get the win back. Y'all lost forever. You're gonna always lose, cuz you can't go against the culture, bro. Y'all don't get this. Y'all can't go against the culture. Y'all can't go against. Long as you keep your shit pure, you'll be fine. You'll walk your shit, but the first time you break the purity of it, you can't break the purity of it. I'm laughing at all these. Exactly, Nick. You can't win.
You can't win.
You can't. You can't win. Nothing you could do. This is real. This ain't on the box. This ain't, they be saying the basement. This is a studio with a 15, 20,000. Come on. This is real. Y'all is on the box. Y'all in there. This real. For real. Y'all coming to tell me somebody talking about me on my show. Why are you not over there? Because you know the locust that.
That's a fact.
I'm saying the truth.
He want to act with an interview. He already said it.
I'm a centerpiece of this street urban cultural phenomenon. I don't cover it. I am it. That's it. It's hard. So I feel bad for homie, man. I feel bad for homie, bro, because he feels like this is his only chance to be successful, is compromising his morals, which he may don't even have no morals. That's why you taking pictures. Like, you seen that nigga after you know the type of shit he's saying about niggas that's passed away and thought to yourself, I want to take a picture with him? Like, how do you see a nigga that you see talking shit about niggas and think to yourself you want to take a picture with them? How do you see that? How do you? I don't want to take a picture with Satan, cuz if I see Satan in the club, cuz we squabbling.
Niggas seen Satan. Niggas seen Satan.
Y'all the type of nigga, that nigga, shout out to homie, bro. We got
to get a picture
one day. But you can't be the type of nigga that just think any nigga famous means you should want to be next to him. If Satan in the club dragging cuz, you gonna go take a picture with cuz too?
Can we get a picture real quick?
You gonna go take a picture with cuz too? If Satan is in the club, you gonna be in there, you're gonna be like, hey man, let me get a picture with him. Nigga, I done knew game 23 years, nigga. I ain't got one picture with cuz. You ever notice that? Think about this shit. Y'all will see Satan cousin want to take a picture and then get mad because you'll try to say new interview with Satan coming soon. Niggas like, what are you doing? Man, niggas trying to hate me because I'm trying to be successful. And nigga, you got to make your own decisions.
I'm trying to get hot. I'm trying to get hot.
What you doing, nigga? I'm trying to get hot. Satan gonna get the conversation going. Satan gonna get the conversation going. Satan gonna get the conversation going. If I talk to Satan, he gonna get the niggas gonna tune in. Cuz
so I'm trying to get hot.
At the expense of what? At the expense of what? Yeah. I took a picture with the nigga, and now we gonna, we can sit down and do the podcast, and niggas made me take the, bro. You'll do anything, bro. That's why I'm telling you, niggas will suck for money.
Pause. I'm out. Be right back. I gotta do something quick.
I'm telling you, man, because they like, people will see me. People will see me. Shout out to Eric and Stanley. It gets the people going. It gets the people going. They're going. Look at everybody. Hey, man, fuck all that. What's up? What's up? I'm saying. You know what God do for me, bro? This is the type of shit God do for me. I could tell y'all a month ago, here's the type of shit God do for me. I could tell y'all a month ago, LeBron James is wrong as two left shoes as a black successful billionaire in a league full of multi-millionaires, right? To say, let's take the basketball team from the blackest city in the NBA, right? Pretty much at this point, probably top 5 blackest cities, historically black. Martin Luther King died there. Like it's black. Like it's black. Memphis, black. Memphis is one of the blackest places. I love Memphis. It's one of the blackest places I've ever been to. I love Memphis. I'm mad because a black hero in America is saying, let's take the city from the blackest town to what probably could be considered the nigga hating town of Nashville, right? I'm like, and he was talking about country music and what he say, hockey and
NASCAR.
And NASCAR. Let me show you how my God do his thing for the low, cuz. Let me show you. A month later, it's a white man in that same town running around calling everybody niggas, telling them they chimping out.
Chimping out. He gonna get us.
Chimping out. Y'all argue with me trying to make it look like I'm tripping because you trying to have your dumbass fandom in a way of being black. Your fandom of a nigga hooping means more than being black. You want to support a nigga instead of hold a nigga accountable and say, hey, man, yeah, you probably shouldn't say that. Nigga, I love you, nigga. Don't say that. Don't say that, my nigga. We love you, bro. Don't do us like that. Y'all just trying to defend him and attack the nigga that's making a point about why would the richest nigga, he talking about the hotels. Cause y'all got enough money to build 1 million hotels and give black people jobs. Why the fuck would that be the driving force? Whatever is not in Memphis is cheap enough for you to build. It's cheap enough for you to build. Y'all niggas is rich. You could build Memphis up right here. You like, let's take the team to Nashville because they got some money. And right now, it's a white man running around Nashville bullying niggas, calling them niggers, black police and all that, telling them they chimping out, antagonizing you niggas. And all you niggas that got them flags in your name, he telling you this is American and you just sitting right there looking dumb. That's how my guy worked for me, cuz on 7th Street Crip. He like, Glass, don't trip out. Watch this. I'm going to show these dumbass niggas. Here you go. Boom. Now you got a white man running around calling everybody niggas. I know revenge because he really is bullying them. You telling somebody and they can't do nothing out of fear, that's a bully. He bullying niggas. They think he got a gun. They think he got bear mace, and they, and I'm watching these punk ass niggas on Twitter because that's the only place punk ass niggas really exist and say punk ass shit. Oh, he just trying to get you off your square. Just don't listen to it. What the fuck you talking about? The hell you talking about? The hell are you talking about? Oh man, he just trying to make people, get them off their square and get them. Shut your scary ass up. Shut your scary ass up. And now they so scared. And this is where LeBron wanted to take the basketball team to. A team full of black men where black people go see them in a town full of black people to a place that don't even like niggas. The police won't even do nothing to Cuz for harassing people. He harassing police officers. And he was a fairy doing it. That's how easy it is. And y'all think y'all can exist in this space with us. Nigga, if you wouldn't punch Cuz in his motherfucking face or shoot him Cuz and risk going to jail, nigga, you can't talk to me, nigga. If you would just make content, nigga, if you ain't tripping, nigga, if you ain't really on no time, nigga, you can't talk to me, nigga. Because you couldn't say none of this shit to me. That's how God worked for me. I told Trap and them years ago, Trap, we both agreed that this nigga ain't hip-hop. You look up one day, this nigga suing hip-hop. That's how God worked for me. That's how God worked for me. You look up one day, he threatening the very thing you love and the ability to speak freely, and it's a bunch of niggas trying to defend it. That's how God
Feminine
worked
is crazy. The feminine is crazy.
That's how God worked for me. All the sellout come out you niggas. Man, I'm not arguing with these niggas, man. I be arguing for y'all soul. I don't give a fuck about them niggas. It be y'all soul. I'm trying to guide y'all soul into a promising place. You're trying to get some money at all costs. I'm telling you, you're going to wake up next to Puff sore. You're going to wake up next to Puff sore. Chasing that money, chasing that bag. You're going to wake up with your nail polish, your purse on, sore. That's how you're going to wake up. Keep chasing that money down that rabbit hole. That rabbit got a dick. Keep chasing that money down that rabbit hole. Keep chasing that money down that rabbit hole. Keep chasing it. Keep chasing that bag like them niggas told y'all over the last 15, 16 years. Keep chasing that bag. That bag. Chase that bag right down that rabbit hole. You'll get some rabbit dick in your mouth.
Pause.
Does that make you gay if you take rabbit dick?
No. But I just pause. It just sounds pause.
Why is that a pause? It's rabbit dick.
No. Just a pause.
Keep chasing that bag down that rabbit hole. Keep chasing that bag down that rabbit hole. You gonna see. Keep chasing that bag down that rabbit hole. You don't need no damn pause button. I'm trying to tell y'all ahead of time.
I'm getting it.
Chasing that rabbit down that rabbit hole, you're gonna end up with some rabbit dick in your mouth. You're gonna end up getting fucked by a rabbit. And I don't even know that's a pause. That shit is way crazier than the pause. And that's what's happening to y'all. But I just tripped off that trap. Think about that, because a month ago,
that's a fact.
I was telling these niggas, like, man, why would this nigga be talking about taking this team to this city? I don't even like niggas in a league full of niggas. And they were, well, the other NBA players say that. Why are you on the Bron? And now it's a fucking white man running around calling all y'all niggas. And then it's a bunch of scary ass niggas on the internet talking about don't do nothing to him.
Don't do nothing to him. It's crazy.
The whole ass nigga in y'all is glaring. And this is what hip-hop been about. Hip-hop for the last 15 years been a bunch of niggas chasing rabbit dick down the hole. That's all it's been. All these niggas we done made pop. All these niggas the culture done gave life to, and now they talk shit about the culture. All these niggas that the culture gave life to, and now they talk shit about the culture. The culture gave life to these niggas, and they just talk shit about the culture now. Now they like, fuck y'all, we don't need y'all no more. That's how niggas talk to you. That's what your stupid ass get. That's what your dumb ass get. sucking all that rabbit dick. Now that rabbit is fucking you.
Pause.
I'm saying, Trap, what we gonna do, bro? You going down that rabbit hole?
Man, if you don't,
I'm just saying it's a thought.
Man,
the bag is in the rabbit hole. The bag is in the rabbit hole.
Man, listen, man, that bag gonna stay right there. All right, I'm gonna get it.
Y'all be listening to these niggas, these scary ass niggas guiding y'all in life. These niggas is straight up hoes. Niggas can't go nowhere. Niggas can't walk nowhere by themselves. They get threatened everywhere they go. Niggas not even man enough to go nowhere. They bunch of scary ass, rich ass, bitch ass niggas. And they your heroes just because you want some money that bad. Because you want an excess amount of money that bad. And it's obviously they ain't getting that kind of money. That's why they keep doing punk ass shit every day. But go on, chase that bag. Go on, chase that rabbit. Go on, chase that bag down that hole. That rabbit dick gonna be there. That rabbit dick gonna be there. That rabbit dick gonna be down there waiting on you. It's gonna be there, Trap. I promise you, it always is. But I was tripping off that. Just a month ago, I was telling y'all about this LeBron shit. And now it's a motherfucker running around Nashville and where the Nashville Grizzlies will be calling y'all niggas. I know he'd call you a nigga, LeBron. I know he'd call you a nigga, LeBron. He's like, you gonna chip out LeBron? You gonna chimp out LeBron James? Fucking nigger. Fucking nigger.
Ain't making it out of
For sure, carrots at the table, man. Carrots at the table. For all these boys.
No.
Carrots at the table, boy. Carrots at the table
I'm
for
out.
all these punk ass dudes chasing that bag down that rabbit hole. Carrots at the table, bro. Carrots for them niggas, man. Carrots. That's what they want. They want the carrot. Trap, they want the carrot.
That's crazy.
They want the carrot, Trap. No, see, y'all do it again. Damn, you really hate LeBron. See, that's what I'm saying. How do I hate LeBron? Because LeBron was just telling you to take the Grizzlies to a place where it's a man calling you niggas. Like it, and that's his content. That's his content. His content is running around calling the niggas that look like the people that play on the team niggas. That's the content. And he just told you to take the team there because they don't got a great hotel in Memphis. Because you in Memphis on a random Thursday. Well, you could be in Nashville with Chud calling you a bunch of niggas on Tuesday and stay at a nice hotel. Like, how do you see that shit? That nigga didn't even apologize. I know why God got me here, man. Because the hoe in niggas trap is so glaring and scary, bro. It's so much hoe in niggas, man. Like, Jesus Christ, is hoe in niggas, man. This nigga just was right there. Like, I took a picture with him and you know, I could have did the interview and they get the conversation going. What are you talking about?
Damn interview. I got the picture. Next was the interview. Next thing I know,
I had an interview with this nigga and he told, and then my niggas told me, so I took it down. That was you being loyal?
They called me up, told me, you better not do that. So I got scared and I ain't do it. Shut your whole ass up.
I gotta talk to homie, man. That shit crazy, bro.
Don't talk to that nigga. Don't talk to that nigga.
He needs help.
No, he don't.
Somewhere along the line, he gotta need some help, bro.
He don't need no help.
Because he don't, what he's saying don't make no sense. Good afternoon.
That's probably him calling.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? My bad. I can't hear you. It's Destiny. What's going on, y'all?
What up, Destiny? What's happening now?
What up, Destiny?
What's happening? I'm just tuning in, cleaning up, listening. I just want to chime in about this part, talking about how LeBron, I'm from Ohio. I'm from Canton. He's from Akron.
Shout out to Canton.
Shout out to Canton. Shout out to the
Football Hall of Fame. Football of Fame.
Hell yeah. But I kind of, you know how you say, like, you know games, so you kind of know what you're dealing with? Like, a lot of people didn't understand why Cleveland and Ohio really hated LeBron after like 2 years ago when he left. But it's like I kind of can see this in him already. I seen a switch in him a long time ago. Being like you've seen the code switch of you not this don't seem right. So it's like it's even weird. Wasn't John Morant on the Grizzlies and he was like getting all the flack for carrying a gun? Now you got this white man carrying this gun around and you trying to take the Grizzlies there. If I was LeBron, I would have been like, see, this is why John Morant was so handy with the tools. Like this is I understand what's going on, but I was like, yeah, I just kind of seen it already with LeBron. I just think it's to be expected, and I think that it's almost like how people say, can you separate the music from the artist? Like, can you separate the man from the image or the content that the man portrays? And that's why I'm like, I don't get how content creators became content creators, because I was like, I don't know how to separate this person from the content or the things that they put out into the world. Because wouldn't that be you? So yeah, this is just my thoughts on that.
That's a good thought. I got to think about
Good
that.
one.
I like
All
that.
right, yeah.
Okay, Destiny. Thank
All
you.
right, Destiny.
That's some hard stuff to think about.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know, chap. I do not know, bro. It's sad, bro. It's sad. I guess I don't know. His soul costs what it costs. He would probably pay to do an interview.
Cool, who that?
Being too hard on Brian in this situation. Do you get what I'm saying now?
About Brian?
Yeah. In this particular situation.
Good afternoon.
Turn TV down.
Hi. This is G Malone.
Yep. What's happening? What's up with it?
Hi. Well, I'm one of your subscribers. And this is my first time ever
What's your
calling.
name?
But Nicole Bugs. My
Hey,
last name is
Nicole. How
Bugs.
you doing?
I'm doing okay. I just wanted to.
Well, first off, happy Mother's Day if you're a mom.
Oh, thank you.
And happy Mother's Day to your baby, to your mom,
Thank
all the
you.
moms that raised you and stuff. Now let's get to it. What's going on?
Okay. I'm calling because I'm really concerned about like the way our this country is going, and they're taking away voting rights and civil rights, and I've been trying not to think about it, but I saw this one video. I didn't watch it, but I saw the title. It said Alabama lawmaker wants to bring back slavery. And I don't know, I just wanted to hear your thoughts on that.
Remember the civil rights was already against the Constitution in the first place. So America is being the same place it's always been. And I think our job, so I'll simplify the conversation as this. Right? And definitely we should ask Sunday dinner because this is a deeper conversation, but I'll simplify the conversation with this. I think sometimes we look at America like a place where something is broken, right? And we're trying to fix what's broken. When truthfully, America is the kind of place that we need to break what's wrong. Like we need to break it. It's functioning perfectly and we need to break the way it's functioning.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X represented. They were breaking the system. And I think now we're in a weird place where we are confused. Like we're trying to assimilate. Like if we get into the machine, it's going to be different. And I mean, even with, 60 years of this and people that grew up in this country, with us having some level of just simple civil rights equality, it's still not like you could still see that the same sentiment exists that existed 60 years ago. Like all of this shit going on, it's still people changing their laws back. That means those people even with all of this stuff, still feel the exact same way they always felt. They always felt the same way.
This is like really scary to me. I also, I want to put this out to you too. I want all my beautiful Black brothers and sisters to listen to this. Okay.
Yep.
I don't know how to share a video. But her name is Lurie, Lurie, Daniel Favors. And she's like she has a podcast, you know, she talks to she's a Black sister, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got a video and it's called Why Stop at Jim Crow. But basically the video, I would like for you to check it out. It's really eye-opening, really concerning. And so what she was basically saying that we should get our passports, and because we're getting to that point in this country where why are they stop? They're not going to stop. They're going back to all the way back to where we started. So I was just wanting to get that out there, and your platform, and you could talk about it to.
Make sure you text us that link and we'll check it out. I'll put it in the group chat so we can check it out, and then I'll put it on the page so everybody can check it out, and we'll have a good conversation about it for Sunday.
I sure will.
Thank
and I can't believe I reached you, but yeah, I'm going to
can't believe what? Tell me.
That you answered the phone.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna answer the phone. Answer the phone.
But,
okay, make sure you text it over, and we gonna get on it.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. That's what I've been saying, Isis. That's what I'm saying, Isis. I sound like a relic of yesteryear. Like you would think the America that I'm talking about in my conversation doesn't exist anymore. Even that concept, Isis, that Chud the Builder should have not got this famous. Why would he not get this famous? This is America. Why would Chud the Builder not get this famous? Like, why could he? This is America. I'm not mad at none of the people that feel like they're American. If you Black, don't worry. They got a place for you right up under their foot. I'm not mad at that. Just got to know what's what. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm holding it together. What's happening? How are you doing? Who am I speaking with?
I'm great. This is Lady T, caller from the DMV area.
Lady T, what's happening? DMV, what's the deal?
The deal is, I wish Ted the Builder would have came through here.
You know, goddamn well that man ain't finna come nowhere.
Yeah, pulling up with a chocolate city, crazy.
Exactly. He know who to F with. I'm sorry, I just finished making Alfredo and a salad for my son.
There it is.
Yeah, but
happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah, I got 5 grown kids and 6 grandbabies.
I mean, you did a lot of work. Happy Mother's Day. Now go on, speak it.
Thank you. My thing is this. I'm gonna get on. I just want to speak on a couple of topics because I haven't ever called before, but I always listen. So my concern is that it's too many people comfortable. It's too many of us comfortable. It's too many of us comfortable.
But the concept of being American means that to the people. That's the problem with Black people assimilating into that title. To me, the people that assimilate into that title find comfortability. How could a Black person in America ever be comfortable? Like, how many more times
I don't get it
and kick the shit out of you?
I don't get it.
Before you realize you're not a part of the plane. You are the coal in this locomotive. You are nothing but the coal in this American locomotive. They will throw you into the fire, burn you as long as it takes to go. Imagine a piece of coal having rights. It don't matter how important it is to the train. You there?
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know what's wrong with niggas, man. Niggas is crazy.
Yeah, it's too many of us that want to be about that life comfortable because they should have slapped his head off the first time he said that shit.
Man,
just like he Curry, I'm a concealed Curry. I would have lit his ass up. I'm sorry. I would have went on and took my little time.
Too many niggas trying to exist and don't want to sacrifice nothing to exist. They just, like, I'm watching people. It's people at the table right now. Oh, you know, he's a distraction. That nigga ain't no distraction. What distraction is it? This is how this country feels about shit.
This has been going on. This has been going on. I tell my mother is 78. My dad is 79. I told him I couldn't have lived through that area. They'd have hung my ass or shackled me up. They'd have beat me because between my mouth, I know I would have been strung up.
Man, I'm with you. I'm the same way. I wouldn't have made it past the first 2 years. I'd be like, oh yeah, I can't do this. We're gonna get to it. I'd have been off or somewhere hung. I for sure would have been hanging from a tree.
Right. And I don't understand why celebrities like Waka Flocka is giving him prudence. I mean, stop talking about that man because he gets off on it.
My thing is, even in the conversation, the simple thought is niggas should be doing something to him. And that's my point. Everybody like, the truth is that's not the thing to be ignored. Like, there are things to be ignored. That is not one of them.
Right.
But again, because they keep thinking if they ignore a problem is gonna go away, or they keep thinking that he's just a representation of America. Again, that's normal.
Exactly.
He's not some new iteration of America, like he's a new version. This is America the whole time. But again, you got a bunch of people.
You know what? My last thing is him being.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Yes, I'm listening. On site.
Yeah. And I know the streets of Nashville at this point, they're looking to catch up with him. I don't know what the average motherfucking black person in Nashville gonna
do. They should have knocked his camera out of his hand and attacked his head.
Man, them people should stomp his motherfucking head into the ground. I don't give a fuck if you gotta go just okay.
On stream.
Yeah, you gotta go just okay.
On stream.
It's okay. I don't on stream, off stream, with everybody there. Some of the things will set a precedent for this country. If this country watches
allow yourself to be other streamers.
Listen,
it'll teach these other streamers like Aiden Ross and all them.
Exactly.
I'm so glad you got on him about Doshi. But it'll teach these other streamers to watch their motherfucking mouth or get dealt with.
The fact, this is my point. The fact that it took like a sister, like, and this nigga still being cool with him. But that's because
that's crazy. See, those are jigaboos.
Yes.
Jigaboos. He couldn't. I got three sons that are over 6'5", and they built like that. He wouldn't have made it off the street.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, thank you for calling in. We own their ass. We gonna chop them up about it. I'm on you. Much love. I love when the DMV call in, man. The DMV really just be on that timing, man. Ooh, the DMV be on that timing. I don't know, Trav. It's getting crazy, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look, at the end of the day, man, all these people getting what they asked for. I saw that shit. I was talking to Justin and L about it, and I ain't gonna talk about it publicly, but I'll tell you one thing. I am not surprised about none of this. It was unconstitutional to let niggas vote in the first place. Never forget that. This country didn't want you to vote. Niggas fought and argued and broke the system to be able to vote. They just like, well, we gonna fix it again. Shout out to V. Marie. Glasses, you don't know enough white people in their games. This man showed up at a specific time for a specific reason. You act like this was random. Nothing they do is random. I don't give a fuck why he showed up. He should have actually been deleted immediately. Like, y'all keep trying to make a big grand scheme of everything. It don't got to be a grand scheme. It ain't, and we passed Corey. Shout out to Corey. We passed him and somebody. That nigga, when you doing what he doing, that nigga shouldn't be hemmed up. Hemmed up is when it's something that's manageable and you making sure a nigga know he out of line. This nigga is way past hemmed up. He walking around calling niggas on the internet for entertainment. They letting him monetize being racist to niggas and all kind of shit. Y'all talking about plans and what the fuck are you talking about? You know what shit they should be planning? His funeral. That's what. It's not about a threat. You don't walk around and mistreat people. Y'all watch what these people just did to Kanye West for doing less. Y'all just watch what they did to Kanye West for doing less. We don't have control of the economic structure in this country. You know what we got control of? These motherfucking hands, cuz. That's what we got control of. These hands, bro. You can't fight the battle the way they fight the battle. You don't control nothing. You don't control nothing. Right now, we trying to protest. I ain't going out of bin. I'm not mad at the thought. But nigga, good old-fashioned hands, bro. Yeah, they could cut off his bank account. They own the banks. We don't own the banks. He don't bank with us. He don't even care about our money. That's why he don't even really apologize to us. You know what Ye need? A fucking ass whooping. And if Common give it to him, I'm cool with that. Y'all keep trying to think you can do the way this country does things. You not that. Hands, man. If that nigga got his ass whooped the first day, this would not be happening. No, he didn't apologize. He wrote a long apology to the money and a short apology to the niggas that got him to the money. I don't give a fuck about y'all, man. He don't give a fuck about y'all, bro. He don't. But you see what they did to him. They didn't say, you know what, just ignore Kanye. Just ignore him. You know, it ain't going to matter. No, they did something to him. They took his money away. They did something. They controlled the thing that they could control, and they took shit away from him. So you ain't finna be disrespecting us like that. You're not finna be disrespecting us like that. That's what they told him. And now they make him go to a fucking temple every week to apologize and to get educated. This motherfucker running around and ain't nothing happened to him. Nigga knocked his head off. Nigga need to knock his fucking head off. I don't get it, man. I don't know, when did black people become so pussy? I don't know, when did black people become so pussy? I don't know, when did y'all get so pussy? When did this happen? Where was I at? Was it the fucking shot? Was it the shot during the pandemic and that pussy in the shot? When did y'all get so pussy? Imagine Martin Luther King said, well, you know what? I don't want to go to jail for that. When did y'all get some pussy? When? Was it in the cheese? When? What was y'all eating that pussy? When was y'all eating? I did not know. Is it Crocs? Is it in the Crocs? Because it's some that I'm not wearing that make y'all pussy, and somehow I'm not pussy with y'all. I don't wear Crocs, so I'm thinking Crocs. I wear no makeup, my nails done. Whatever y'all are digesting. Is it the pasteurized? What are y'all Is it in a cereal? Where did this pussy ass space come from to where y'all think you gonna make a point when somebody disrespecting you and you just ignore them talking about a bigger plate? What are you talking about? Where is this? When did this pussy shit happen? Was there a pussy-fied meeting for black people? You know, we the new pussies now. You know, don't walk out here and stand up for yourself, pussy. When? I wasn't at the meeting. Y'all need to fill me in on what was all said at that meeting. Y'all need to fill me in on what was being said at that meeting. Because I did not know. I did not know. I was not at that meeting. he gonna have to kill a nigga then, man. If that man got self-defense with a pistol and y'all ain't made him use it, you are a pussy. He gonna have to show me. Just because you got a pistol don't mean what the fuck that mean. Are you ready to die for black liberation? Are you ready to die to be respected correctly? Like, what are you willing to do? Martin Luther King risked his life to not have to deal with this shit. When was this pussy ass meeting y'all was at that I didn't get the invite? Was this at one of Puff parties or something in the back room? Where the fuck was this at? Where was this meeting at? Did they have it somewhere and I didn't get the invite? I definitely must have been too busy on 7th Street. I did not get the invite to this old pussy ass meeting that black people became. Y'all let everybody run your culture out the shit. Y'all let everybody talk shit to you. You would do anything to get an interview. You would deal with anybody just to try to get some money. Where was this pussy ass meeting at? I didn't know. This is a pussy convention? Pussy ass nigga convention. I did not know. Who was speaking at it? Who was speaking at the pussy ass nigga convention? Who put it together? Who put the pussy ass nigga me? I watch y'all with this old pussy ass shit every week on Twitter. Yo, man, he's saying don't ignore him. You know, what do you mean ignore him? He walking around with a camera calling everybody you know niggas, and you talking about ignore him. What the fuck are you talking about? The fuck is happening? And where was I at? Where was I at when y'all decided that y'all was going to be pussies, or you thought you was too big than a program, or you was going to assimilate into America? Where? Last motherfucking speech, last sermon, Martin Luther King, it's my favorite sermon. Go listen to it. I've been to the mountaintop. Listen to the shit Martin Luther King was saying. Listen to the last sermon. When you get off this stream, go listen to Martin Luther King, I've been to the mountaintop. He didn't be like, well, you know what? I'm about to cool down because I want to live a long life, so I'm not going to say nothing that's going to bother people. No, he understood he could die for this shit. He didn't say, he didn't have that sentiment, V. Marie. Oh, you know what? Well, because I need to protect my life, I'm not going to say nothing that's going to piss the white man. No. He walked out that motherfucker and died for it. And y'all won't die to protect it. He died for you to have it, and you won't die to protect it. I was on the set, man. There had to be a bitch-ass billionaire, a march full of billion bitch-ass niggas. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's up, guys? This is Destiny, 2 times.
What up, Destiny? Right back at it. What's happening?
Yeah, I got some. I've been looking at the tattoo, and I've been keeping a little record of your conversations and my little thoughts about it. It's gonna come along down the way. I'm gonna keep a record of it. But one of the things I see in the chat, a lot of people, even myself, even was like, when you ask, when did this happen? Immediately, 2008 hit me. Like, I'm only 26 years old. 2008, I know that my mom had a house, and she lost her mortgage, foreclosure. That's when stock market crash. A lot of stuff happened in 2008, and even you said yourself, like, Obama, the people under Obama.
Did Obama bring the bitch ass nigga out of black people?
I'm saying it might be a whole little thing. I might have to do it myself, and it could be a whole. Maybe I'll start my page on it. What happened in 2008 in Black America? Because something happened. Like, yeah, we had our differences in different ways. We always had like little code switchers in there. But in 2008, it was like our hopelessness went down. Like, it shot us all the way down. And then it was like someone came in like a beacon of hope. I don't want to say like an anti, you know what, but I don't know. Like, it's it was like something that was like something we could gravitate to, something we always wanted. And ever since then, it's been spooky and weird. And I do remember even my mom's grit changed. Like, my mom was born in 66. So this is where I get all of my intellect and my maturity from, being 26 years old. My mom was born in 66. I don't have a young parent. So I've seen even a change in my mom. Even to this day, I'm like, dang, like, it was just so much fire that was put out. And I remember it happened when my mom lost her house in 2008. So that, I'm gonna keep my little, I'm gonna write some notes up. I'm gonna do some digging and stuff. But even people in the comments are saying that this is like a core memory for a lot of people in this community. 2008 is when things changed. So yeah, I don't know how it all play out, but that seemed like the year of a deep split, a deep diversion of what we've been accustomed to in our culture.
So niggas delineated to bitch ass niggas.
I think this
they
is
delineated from real niggas and assimilated into bitch niggas.
The word that I was just about to use, you just used. Took it out my mouth. Assimilation. Pause. Assimilation. Assimilation.
Niggas delineated from real niggas and assimilated into bitch
they
niggas.
Assimilated in because something was changing in how even in school they teach us about the industrial era. They teach us about this era. Even like Bone Thugs talks about how that letter or the secret meeting, how they was going to change hip hop or change black music at the time in general, I guess, to fuel these different systems that they had money already in. So it's like,
you know what? Nobody that listens to Snoop Dogg will let Chud call him a bitch ass nigga, and it'll be cool.
Nah, I
think that's the problem now. We ain't got enough gangster rap in the world.
No, I think that the term black, even like how politically, I know this is not really what it is. Like the term black in general it's up in the air right now of what the actual term is. So I think that there's a lot of people in America and in these spaces that don't have, and when we say hip hop culture, so we always take it back to the street urban culture in America, the artistic expression.
Yep.
So the artistic expression of street urban America, the demographics of it is primarily going to be Black Americans that can trace their lineage from America from a long time. Like this is the culture that we've been bred in and made and cultivated from the ethnogenesis of whatever was done into the peoples brought here, mixed in between. This is what was cultivated. And they keep these people subjugated in these different areas, hence redlining and, gentrification, stuff like that. So there's other Black people or people that have melanin in their skin that have learned this culture or have been indoctrinized by our culture based on the propaganda that America had. So they are looking like us, talking like us. It's almost like that thing, walk like a duck, quack like a duck. And they always say, you're a duck, but this is not true.
Yep.
So I think this is what we're dealing with now. And it's so confusing because now Chud is going around people that look like us, but we know not to be like us. Hence, not like us. They're not like us.
I like that.
So it's like,
okay, let me take some more phone calls. That's a good boy right there.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Like us.
Good afternoon.
Hey, you're still on the phone. Hey, G.
Hey, Miss Hummus.
So here's my little 2 cents on the issue. I think that it's systematic, and I think that it's surgical. The fact that they're taking out our history in the schools so that we as a people don't know what has happened to us, so that we as a people do not understand when somebody is disrespecting us. They're taking out our art from museums. It's like they're erasing us systematically and so subtle that our young people don't even realize what's happening. I was watching something on YouTube today that said one of the rappers, I think it was Yachty or somebody like that, didn't know who Biggie Smalls was. So it's like history is not important anymore. We don't go back to the roots. We don't. Younger people are not going back.
I think that's only us, Ms.
from.
Hummus. I think we're the only ones that
I
don't find
know.
the value in it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's what's happening. So my whole thing is like, yeah, we're all talking about this, but how do we get back on one page? We have so many coons and so many Yes Amasa and so many people that are willing to sell us out. How do we, on a large scale level, get back to when we united for one purpose and one cause? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, G. I don't know. You're kind of in the lead of this. I mean, I don't want to put that on your shoulders, but I know you're
that's what I
busy
say.
right now.
Trust me, the
you might
thing
have
that
to do a little bit more.
The thing that I'm okay with, Ms. Hummus, is delivering on my promises. So if I told you something on this internet, cuz, and you heard me say it, I'm going to deliver on my promise. You know what I'm talking about. So you know it's coming at this point, and it's one way to fix it until you see me. But when you see me, it's no fixing it then. Now I got to deliver on my promise. So I live in that space. I'm not with the space of just because you getting money in this country or you got wealth, it's cool. You still a nigga with wealth. And until you fix that problem, existing in this space comfortable is really some sellout shit.
Yeah.
It's a confusion, Ms. Hummus, that this life is about, oh, me getting some wealth. No, it's about making sure these people treat your people right. That's why we here. To raise people right and to make sure our people get treated right. That's why we here. If you thought your purpose in this country was to get you some money and take care of you and your family, you missed the plot of being black. At that point, just be American. I keep telling you niggas, if you want to be American, just be American. Stop putting black on it. Because black mean you got to care about a bunch of other motherfuckers who may not be doing as good.
The larger responsibility. Right?
That's what being black is, the verb of being black. So when people keep talking about how much money somebody got, or I could have did this interview and this thing, you missed the plot.
Yeah.
If all of us could be successful if we just cared about ourselves individually. But that also not all of us would be so successful in this country because this country targets us. Just because one nigga get up don't mean you did good. Just because you doing good in the NBA, that don't mean you should take the team from Memphis to Nashville, where Chud is calling people niggas at.
But that's what I'm saying. You're asking, when did we get so soft batch? Well, that's how I put it. And I think that we got so soft batch because think about it. Hip hop used to be the thing that united us. It used to be the call to action. You know what I mean? NWA, F the police. Like it used to be our way to express to our people, like this is happening and we need to move in this direction. And we've lost that too. So I think that for starters, we need somebody, more people at the forefront of that. And I am noticing a lot of the OGs, not on the mainstream, but they have been coming out and speaking about the BS that's going on inside hip hop. But I also feel like anybody who's in the chat, I see people all the time in the chat, like, I want to start a channel to speak on this. Do it. Just do it. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm still trying to figure it out, but it's going to take more of us, unfortunately, with an online presence and an IRL to do something about this. And we just need to figure out a way to come together we have to reach the youth. If we don't reach the youth, then forget about it, right? Like, that's where it starts. We got to reach them because they're not being taught this in schools. They don't have these conversations even with their parents. You know, millennials are not sitting their kids down and saying, when you get stopped by the cops, this is the way you should behave. That's a talk we've had with all of our young black males and more recent years with black females, right? None of these conversations are happening anymore. So I'm frustrated too, but I'm just trying to figure out what can we do to course correct? Because if we don't, I don't know. Yeah. And that's what Lex just said. We can't read. This generation is going to be more uneducated and stupid, for lack of better terms, than the generation before. You know what I mean? Nobody goes outside. We need to figure out, you Malcolm X right now, nigga. You Martin Luther King. So we need to figure out a collective way to move this to move this movement forward. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I appreciate you. You know that. You my nigga. I appreciate you. And please don't change. I know you're not, but I'm just giving you encouragement. Don't change. Keep doing what you're doing and keep moving our culture forward. And I'm so grateful and so thankful that you decided to stand on business, to stand 10 toes down and represent our people and awaken our people and move us in a different direction. Because even when you're on Culture United, you say hands, everybody gets all timid. Nigga, hands. They used to shoot us with fire hoses. Do you think that if we keep letting this happen, we won't go back to that? We're being too passive as a people. They used to do all sorts of things to us. And we're just standing back and it's getting worse and it's getting worse and it's getting worse. At what point do we stand up and be like, nah, we're done with this? No. You know what I'm saying? So, hands, I agree with you. And thank you for all you do, G.
Thank you, Miss Hummers. Love you to death. All I'm saying, dog, is V is you have to care about people if you can't take care of yourself. That's kind of the problem. Good afternoon. You have to take care of it. Don't start. Listen, money do not fix the problems for Black people in America. And money ain't made us. We got more billionaires as Black people now than ever before, and we not doing better than ever before. So money and wealth do not solve problems for Black people in this country. The identity of us together is the true solution, not individually trying to obtain stuff. That should come with just existing. Go ahead, big dog.
What up? This is Keenan from LA, live in Utah though. Malone, you've been cooking all stream. I appreciate the conversation. This is really good for the culture, for us as a whole. I just like this. I think the one of the main issues is the idea of chasing capitalism is not the main issue, but it's one of the important issues I think cause a lot of this soft behavior, as you put it. I think that something that you said probably a few months ago that I think will apply in how this is going to work and play out. You said that gangbanging in LA is not the same as gangbanging in Memphis, gangbanging in Arkansas, whatever. It's similar, but it has to operate differently. And I think success from the community front would have to be the same. So how y'all get it cracking in LA is going to look different than how it's going to be done in Dallas, how it's going to be done in Florida. But you, along with us, have to find a way to make it work and get it going. And then once we can see it once in one area get it popping, then other areas will start to follow suit and take the template and make it fit themselves. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I could dig it.
Yeah. And then one thing to echo what everyone has been saying on here, go get your concealed carry if you can. Go get a gun that you can practice with. And most importantly, go get life insurance. Once you get life insurance and the white folks start doing what they be doing, and them insurance companies are paying out on these a lot of money, there's going to be a change that happens because these white folks only understand dollars. Dollars is what makes change happen, unfortunately. And I think life insurance is a key part in making that happen.
That's a good point. Well, we'll definitely build on it some more, man. Sunday dinner, we back to the real conversation. I expect to see you here at 6 o'clock Sunday, my boy.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Much
sir.
love.
Shout out to the lunch table. Shout out to the chat. See you soon. Take care.
Much love.
Peace.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's getting worse and worse, man. I don't know what is happening, y'all, man. Y'all is crazy. Let's see what we got going on here. Trap, read this super chat for me. Hold on. Let me see what. Go ahead, Trap.
You gotta give us more insight. Who
You
was
know they
that?
talk about the dot shit. You know I ain't.
Sorry, no comments. That's what. Sorry, no comments.
No
They said
comment.
they said GNX. They said GNX is back on the live stream though. GNX is back on the live, not live stream. Excuse me. It's back on Apple. So I
No
don't know.
comment.
No
What that
comment.
dude
What's
said in
happening?
Scary Movie. What's that man name in Scary Movie? Scary Movie.
Which one?
White man. He like no comment. No comment.
I don't know.
No comment.
Sorry, no comments.
No comment. No comment.
Yeah,
Goofy.
but it's back on Apple. It's back on Apple right now. So
Dr. Peters, what's going on?
Look, I'm famous now. Hey, yeah, we're trying to get you for weeks. I follow
Hey
you.
now, well, I'm glad you got me. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. But I wanted to add to the dialogue real quick.
Okay.
I want to say that people, I'm gonna say black people, but there's a level of success, whereas as a people, we become afraid to lose that position. I say that from a perspective because I've asked even some of my colleagues who are, these are successful people who are in spaces that matter in Mississippi and Louisiana. And I go, come on my podcast and let's have a conversation about a particular thing. And these people are afraid to voice their opinion out loud for fear that it will affect their careers, their position, their money flow, and how other people that are non-Black will perceive them in their workspaces, especially in small, remote areas where the Black population is small and there's still major control from white people. That's all. What do you think? Stop.
I just found out some crazy news. Repeat that to me. Just give me the last two lines again.
I said, what are your thoughts about people in small, remote areas Black people who have gained some position or status, being afraid to speak out about what they really feel, especially in a space where there may be concrete like videos or evidence that they said it or thought it?
I think I showed a video one time where it was a what do you call it, Trap? When a bunch of people come together and they sit down and they talk. It was a panel. It was a panel.
Yeah.
Where it was a bunch of Black elite thought leaders. Two of them was Minister Farrakhan. The other was Jesse Jackson. Rest in peace. And Jesse Jackson was trying to, huh?
No, I was saying it's Farrakhan's birthday today too, 93rd birthday. Yeah, don't finish what you're saying.
Happy birthday, for sure. Happy birthday to Farrakhan, one of the most important Black men in history, probably top two, top three for sure. Happy birthday, Farrakhan, man. Keep on living. Yeah, I know. I just got some crazy news. Focus. All right, so there's a video where Jesse Jackson is explaining to Farrakhan why we are winning. He said the last time they showed up to whatever town, I think it was DC, that they couldn't stay in the hotels. They couldn't drink out of the water fountains. And he was saying specifically how this time around they were able to stay at these hotels. They were able to drink at these water fountains. And Farrakhan spoke to him and said, if it means we lost one Black-owned hotel for the ability to stay at a white one, we are not winning. You can be winning. I am winning, but we are not winning. If we don't fix up the Black water fountain because a few of us can drink out of the white water fountain, we are not winning. Somebody said something earlier. They were talking about group economics. And somebody said unity is what we need. I saw that at the lunch table. It's not unity. We don't all have to agree on the same thoughts. We don't all need to move together. But it's important that the strongest, whether strong financially, whether strong in spirit, cares about the worst off. I said this about 2 weeks ago, ma'am. I said The goal is to lift the floor of Black America. That's the bottom line. That's how you raise a group of people. You don't raise it from the middle class. You raise it from the floor up. So if the wealthiest Black people don't care about lifting the floor of Black America, you don't take unity to do that. It don't take unity to lift the floor of Black America. But if you have, let's say, one of the most successful athletes in the game saying, we need to move the team from the floor, the soul of Black America, to white America because there's money, right? Because there's nicer hotels, instead of saying, hey, here's a target project NBA that we should focus on, right? That can create opportunities for the floor, the soul of Black America. That's the problem. I can't stand it to answer your question. And I can't, but what I can't stand more is our affinity for that. Like, we have this weird affinity for sellouts, right? We have this weird affinity because all we looking at is our individual goal of being successful. Like, even when I appreciate white men, I don't appreciate white men like Ray Kroc, who stepped on people to get where he's going, right? I look at people like Milton Hershey. If I'm going to even deal with a white man, somebody that cares about the floor of people. Like, you have to care about the floor of Black America. We have to lift the floor. So I can't stand, even right now when we're talking about it, it's like people think it's okay to let that man Chud go around saying that shit about Black people. In some sense of trying to stay in this racist society, we're now in the same places they're taking away your voting rights. So not only is this motherfucking running around calling you niggas and saying you chipping out, but now they're saying your vote means less when the people who actually were risking their life just to try to get your voice to have relevance. Like, just because you're doing well financially does not mean it's good. And I think we're conflating doing well financially with being treated, and our people being treated with respect. And that shit is getting worse and worse and worse. And I'm glad God gave me the vision to see it and to help other people see it.
I am too. And I need you to know that no matter what the world says, this is your time and your purpose has met you. God has prepared you for such a time, and you have to stand on that. And the rest of us will stand on that with you.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I love you for that. I need that. Happy Mother's Day again. Have some fun. Oh, man. Release date on the 110 album. I want to buy. Last week of July, first week of August, the physical, digital, free is way in October, but we talking about the last week of July, first week of August. Me and Trap was talking about doing something with one of the ideas, so that's good. I saw that mythologic where, you know, Charleston White was somehow praising Chud as if, oh, you know what, the streets don't care because all they would do is, if it was a black man, they would kill another black. Shut your scary ass up, because you a nigga too. He talking about your nigga ass. He ain't just talking about streets. Not like the street black guys are niggers, but all you good ones, he said nigger. He called a police man that was sitting out there doing his fucking job a nigga. So you talk about, well, you know, I like what he doing. Hey, stop Uncle Tommy. Stop the fucking silliness. You ain't talking about your stupid ass too. He ain't talking about just one particular type. That's the problem. It started with this same rhetoric, though. It's a difference between black people and niggas. When they got niggas to start believing there's a difference between black people and niggas, when they start calling all you niggas niggas, it's crazy. Go ahead, big dog.
Yo, am I live?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
What's the deal? It's Jim.
Jim, what's up, dog?
Chilling. So I've been listening to the whole thing with Big Bank, and one of the things I want to say was the last time I called, we talked about Jay-Z selling out. And I remember you saying earlier today, or maybe just a few minutes ago, that we have an affinity for sellouts. Don't that fall? But then I see this man drop a concert, and everybody trying to line up to see this 90-year-old man who wasn't even that good of a performer when he was 20, spending all types of money to go see this man perform, even though he didn't sold everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't try to be like, oh yeah, we have a affinity for sellout, and then the first time a sellout do something, we go buy the ticket, we go see Kanye, we go see all these people who been sold out, And it's all, oh, it's okay, it's cool. You know,
but I don't think it's cool. I think that's the confusion that people think it's cool. It's not. I think
it's not that. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I think a lot of people have took on an American identity, and at the end of the day, it's a very selfish one. So people want to assimilate and attach themselves to success.
Yeah, no, 100%. I can see that. But then it's like, all right, cool. We can say we want one thing, but then the first chance that we get, we go support these people.
I can say I want one thing. Everybody, this ain't the unanimous thought amongst all black people. This is Glasses.
No, yeah, 100%. I mean, even Farrakhan. Like, if you want to get into that, they didn't kill Megger, Martin. I can't remember my man in Chicago. Forgive me. Young man. They killed him, but they left Farrakhan alive.
I mean, I don't think it's without them trying.
Nah, they don't listen. This ain't. They don't miss. They got Patrice. They got Robert.
It's a lot of people that they tried and didn't get. Again, I don't think that validates any point for us to even try to position to speak about Farrakhan in any way negative. Farrakhan cleaned up more niggas. Farrakhan cleaned up more niggas than any motherfucking black man in history.
Which ones did he clean up? The ones that were willing to, put some work in?
I mean, I don't know what work they putting in.
I mean, the FOI, what are they?
I mean, everybody in the nation ain't in the fruit.
No, I know that. And most of us ain't even in the nation. If we being real, the nation ain't really listen, we don't even have to go there. That's a whole topic for another day.
But again, I think none of us have no place to speak on somebody that has dedicated their life to cleaning up black people. I don't give a fuck where you be at in their politics.
If you have to, if you another person who created,
I'm talking about it ain't a nigga breathing air historically that's cleaned up more black men than Farrakhan.
I mean,
and I'm talking about not the niggas that went to college clean up. I'm talking about the worst of us.
No, that's what I'm saying. But
yeah, it ain't a nigga that ever breathed air on this planet that cleaned up more black men than Farrakhan.
Again, I always say, and this goes from Malcolm, Martin to Jesus Christ.
I'm talking about Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Barack Obama. None of them has cleaned up more black men than Louis Farrakhan.
Again, I'm not. That's not even what I was about to say.
I'm just saying. I would have I'm saying we could talk about politics, religion. There's not a black man breathing air that cleaned up more black men than Farrakhan.
And listen, you could say that again, a lot, a many, whatever. It's unquantifiable. I'm not going to debate that or argue that. You can have that one. All I'm saying is, from what we know historically, we don't judge a man by what he gains. You judge a man by what he sacrificed. Malcolm, Martin, Megger, they all sacrificed their lives.
No, but again, they just even when you're using the term sacrifice, somebody killed them, actively killed them. I'm saying Farrakhan could have been a victim when you get in there. I said Farrakhan could have been a victim of the same thing. The difference that makes Farrakhan different than all the other brothers is he has a military.
This sounds like a Sunday conversation.
For sure. We on Sunday, Jim. I'm on you.
Yeah.
I'll see you at 6:00 Sunday, Jim. Our time.
All right.
Look, I get it. Look, I don't want to. I'm not part of the nation. I'm not a part of the nation, but I will tell you this. I ain't never in my entire that man cleaned up so many black men that come from the street and got them to change their life. There's a whole different argument. Like, there's a different debate. Now, again, we could talk about Islam as a religion or Christianity as a religion or any religion, but pound for pound, dollar for dollar, I don't give a fuck what you think of Farrakhan. Ain't nobody cleaned up more black people than Farrakhan, especially the worst of us. He actually does lift the floor of black America. And that is where I could stand with. I don't give two fucks about nothing else. He actually has lifted I'm talking about he ain't got the money that motherfucking LeBron James was talking about moving the team from Memphis to motherfucking Nashville where Chuck called people niggas. He did it without the money. Again, money is not the driving force of how to do this. Money is not the driving force. It matters, but it ain't the driving force. So thinking you're going to get a bunch of money and going to change everybody's mentality is ridiculous. That is not what works. Shout out to Tasha. Thank you for the $20 check. Glasses, I'm so happy you're feeling better. I'm working on it. They trying to take me there. Miss Peachy Peachy, thank you for the $5. Some things happening. Daylight redropping shit. KB and planning. Removing Gen X, gonna get them just to see what Drake gonna do, then drop music on the CD. Fire. I like the music on the CD. Shout out to Mrs. K. Well, we'll figure it out. Thank you for the $5. Salute to G Malone. You're the epitome of a real man with integrity, and it's beautiful to see. But for 1 second, let some of it go and spill the tea on Doc. Can't do it. Don't do that. Shout out to Via. What up? Thank you for the $2. Tasha, thank you for the 50 check dollars. Glasses. Maybe K-Dot saw the lunch table celebrating and he dropped a not like us after 2 years and did it on purpose. Some things could happen. Yeah, I've been talking. Shout out to Erica Stanley. Thank you for the $2. Speaking of accountability, Manny fed y'all yet? Manny fed everybody else for sure. So they ate and they loved it. I still ain't got the Soul Bowl yet. Shout out to Creative Energy Collective. Thank you for the $5. That low-hanging fruit content only takes a platform so far before they have to start shaking ass for views. And they shaking it. Shout out to Ash 2 Crimson. Thank you for the $50. Why are people tripping over game? He dissed everyone he ever worked with. He's gonna diss Drake 2 years from now. Like, that Canadian ain't do nothing for me while sitting in the plane he gave him. Exactly, Ash.
That's a fact.
That is the fact.
Yep.
That's a fact, Ash. And that's my point. Like, we're gonna look up and y'all gonna be like, man, fucking Glasses said he's gonna be dissing this nigga. Shout out to Girly Jock. Thank you for the $5. Got to get back to work, damn it. Shout out to Lunch Table. Stay tuned for what Doc got on decks. Have an awesome day, y'all. Stay blessed. That part. Ash, thank you for the $25. Drake, hey, Crody, want to be on the White Man album? The Game. Red Rose, White Silly. Shout out to Lamont Raglan. Thank you for the $2. Carrots at the table. Trap, come back. Tasha, thank you for the 20 check dollars. Gentlemen. I see what you did there,
yeah,
Tasha.
I like that right there, Tasha. That was fire.
Man, I hope
that was fire.
That. I saw what you did, Tasha.
That was fire.
Shout out to Miss PG Peaches. Thank you for the $5. Using pause after the sexual same-sex comment before the next comment. Give chance for the last comment to marinate in thought a little longer so you know. It's true. I be telling Trap. Shout out to Miss Hummers. Thank you for the $5. I'm a DOD worker and they dismantled our union today. Wow.
Man.
Got the email right before the lunch table started. Crazy times we live in. Wow. Oh, man. I'm sorry. 42nd Street James, thank you for the $10. Went to Grits and Eggs live show in Nashville. Wish Chuck could have pulled up. We'd have beat the brakes off, buddy. My man, 42nd Street James.
Brakes and rotors.
Everything. Down to the motherfucking axles.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to Tasha. Thank you for the 50 check dollars. K-Dot is sending encrypted messages. He just re-uploaded Luther, SZA, and Kendrick. He is sending some message. Be mindful, Tasha. It's happening. Like my man Justice say, it's all happening. Lil Angel, thank you for the $5. He had a black man driving him around. It's crazy to me. I seen that. And the nigga said he was in jail and black people was trying to be cool with him. I watched a brother knock his hat off, and then another brother, after he called the brother that knocked his hat off, he called the other brother a nigger. And then the other brother came and gave him his hat back. And I just looked at him like, I gotta beat your ass. Just the fuck, man. Shout out to Latrice. Thank you for the $5. They were black men on the truck with white men who abducted Emmett Till. Damn. Chubb was being driven around town by a black man. I saw the video.
For real though? That's crazy. I hope that's not true too.
Shout out to Creative. I think that's what I'm saying. Creative Energy Collective, thank you for the $2. No shade. The pussy meeting happened after Obama won. Damn. Shout out to Creative Energy Collective. Black people got comfortable. Free at last ass energy. Damn. Good afternoon.
What's up with it?
What up, dog? Who this?
It's Ken out of Florida.
Ken, what up, Florida?
What's up with it, my boy?
What's up with it, dog?
Turn TV down.
Hey, Glass, you seen that post I tagged you in with the the GNX Bible nigga?
Nah, GNX Bible?
Yeah, man.
No, send that shit. I need to see it.
Yeah, man. I was saying your boy, like, you know what you was hitting on with Game, you know, Kendrick said some shit in the in Whacked Out Murals where he was like, you know, like fuck anybody who empathize with the other side. I vow. You know what I'm saying? And then they got it in the Bible, like, you know, if you cool with him, then it's fuck you too. So I feel like for me, he ain't fucking with him anyways. Now you might know more than I do, but on some real shit, that's just how I'm looking at it.
Nah. Niggas ain't feeling that. Nobody gonna feel that. He know that, but you know, he running his plays.
Yeah, that's all I want to say there, homie. I'm
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for tuning in.
OG.
Sunday dinner, man. We back on Wednesday, but man, Sunday dinner gonna be really important. Let's make sure we do that and everybody remember. I'm on you, Ken.
Hey.
Shout out to the $2. COVID also did damage to the minority wealth and education. I believe it. And they put some pussy in these niggas. Shout out to Nick. Thank you for the $5 salute, G. Cuz all to real West Coast guard. Aubrey, we reject your deposit. Chicago scary ass. Now Diddy out of the closet.
Yo, chill out with Diddy, man. Chill out with Diddy, B. Chill out with Diddy, B.
Ooh, put that together.
Chill out with Diddy.
No Sillies Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here in Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. if you're on the East Coast. Don't click that like button. Retweet it if you're on Twitter, Facebook, share this post. Hopefully you fed your mind. Hopefully you fed your stomach. We fed your mind with this good food, soul food for thought. We back on Wednesday. Make sure y'all check out the new podcast, Conversations with a Toronto Rapper. Dropping tomorrow. It's a good conversation. It went kind of funny, so y'all can really check it out and listen to it. Don't forget it goes up for the members. I'm going to put it up in that motherfucker pause. I'm finna go and get that thing up in the YouTube for the members. Become a member. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Again, it's dropping tomorrow on Apple Podcasts, our podcast, and anywhere you get your podcast from. No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlamagne the God, Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. And who is our sponsor? Trap.
Meals by Manny.
MANNIE.com, the greatest meals in all the land for the 2027. If you want to lose weight, gain weight, they just don't feel like cooking, hit up mealsbymanny.com. Grab your meal. Some little seasoning, little hood fire seasoning. Let Manny cook your own shit, man. Get some of that mealsbymanny.com. Grab your soul bowl. What I'm hoping though, this should be a good week for Sub Club. But I got a bad feeling, Sub Club, that it ain't gonna go the way you think it's gonna go, Sub Club. I don't know what you gonna do when you have to deal with this disappointment that's about to be this week, Sub Club.
Yo, Sub
you
Club,
finna get all you asked for, Sub Club.
Sub Club, you be confusing me sometimes.
You finna get all your answers, Sub Club. All the cinema you talk about, watch how this looks, Sub. Y'all thought y'all was gonna have a good week. It ain't gonna happen. Satan will never prosper. We back at this thing Wednesday, my boy. What's up?
The countdown is on.